Yo, 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 what is up, party animals? Welcome to Lefty Live. A little early tonight, huh? How about that shit? I thought I'd be mad late. Had a lot going on today, but uh, yeah, got done early, I guess. So cheers to you, mofos, whoever's here early. The two of you. Got my boiling cane cola. Whew, long day. What's going on with you guys? Guess I'll let some people stroll in here who figure out that I'm early for once. Jim Miller, what up, dog? What's going on, man? How you doing? Wes, what's up? Will B, what's crack-a-lackin', man? Joe, what up? Censor. Alice, at least she was here earlier. Oh, man. Casey's watching while working on some knives. He's working on microbursts, swapping pivots because they did them dirty. They did them dirty. Do I have mine in here? I think I might have put it in my other case. I did. It's not in here. Sorry. Otherwise, I'd show it. But if you guys are going to Blade Show, Casey's going to have a table. He'll have microbursts. Demonoc, what up, dog? Todd Carr, Craig Wilkes, what's up? What's crack-a-lackin', guys? What is crack-a-lackin'? I went to a county fair after work, picked up my mom and then my kid at daycare, and we went to a county fair. My mom found out about or whatever she knew was going on. It was pretty fun. You know, my kid's 2, almost 3, and you know, she's like, I want to ride this, I want to ride that, but then she got in the car or whatever, and she's like, and then she just started crying. As soon as I buckled her into the thing and kind of walked away, she started freaking out a little bit. And then I was like right on the other side of the fence, and she's like, she started crying, and I just reached over and unbuckled her and grabbed her. But she did do like a little fire truck ride. She pulled that one off. She didn't cry. She just looked a little, scared. And then she was like ringing the bell, having fun. But the one with the like fake trucks was like the same thing. She just wasn't into it. And then she wanted to ride the carousel. We walked around like 3 times, and those fuckers never opened it, so we could never do it. But she won. She won like one. We bought her 3 like stuffies at those stupid tables where they're like, pick up a duck and you win what's under it. Here's my $5 for your $1 toy. But out of the hospital next Friday. All I can say is thank God and Blade Show next year. Awesome, Craig. I'm glad to hear it, brother. Very glad to hear it. Dylan, what's going on, man? It's cracking, man. It's cracking. I am off of work until Tuesday. And then I work Tuesday, and then I'm off of work until Sunday after Blade Show. Let me know if the audio goes to shit, because that air conditioner is going to be on and off. I might have to grab earbuds or turn it off. Hopefully it's just on for a second, but Javon's in the house. What up, dude? I think Colin's going to come in at some point. We got something new to show you. But yeah, I'm off basically the next week and a half, except for one day. I work next Tuesday. Fucking air conditioners, I find them so weird. They turn on for 20 seconds, cut off, and then kick right back on. Like, why didn't you just stay on another 4 seconds and finish the job, So weird. I just want to make sure the audio is okay. Oh, shit. I thought I had it caught up. By the way, Kev, it looks like my something new will be here tomorrow. See, dude, you gotta have a little faith. You gotta have a little faith, brother. Hold me a black satin buzz, please, Goob. I'll see, man. I don't know what we'll have. Two packages showed up at Collins today with buzzes, and there's one stuck in Alaska for some reason. I had to reach out to FedEx and fill out a customs form, and then they released everything, but the one box is just kind of still in Anchorage. And if that one has all the satin ones, well, we're fucked. So he's going to go through them this weekend. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate the super chat. Where's my sack? Where'd my wife put my sack? Oh, there it is. Thank you, brother. Audio is good. Okay. So yeah, I'm off, but it's not for good reasons. Well, next week, Blade Show, I took off Thursday, Friday, and then obviously I had the weekend for the show. I'm flying down Thursday morning or afternoon. Colin's picking me up, and then we were going to stay at his house, but we decided we'll stay there. He lives in Atlanta, but he's like a half hour away, so we're going to stay there Thursday, and then we got a room at a Holiday Inn Express for Friday, Saturday. Just thought that made more sense. And that way, you know, he can drink. Although I could just drive his car because I don't drink, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we got a hotel. It was like $188 a night. It's like, why not? But yeah, so I was off yesterday. My grandfather passed Tuesday night. So I had off yesterday, and then I'm taking off tomorrow to see what I can help with. And then Wednesday's the funeral, which was kind of lucky, I guess. You know, I hate to look at it that way, but it's kind of lucky because, you know, funeral's Wednesday and I'm flying to Blade Thursday. You know, I didn't have to shift. I would have shifted or, you know, just not gone, but it kind of worked out. So, yeah. So I've been off a little bit and I'm having off. So it's kind of nice to be off, but obviously it sucks. And it's so weird, dude. My work gives you one day for a grandparent, right? And it's like, that makes no sense to me. Cause like, if anybody's immediate family, your grandparent is your immediate family. Like, you know, they've been there since I was, you know, I don't know. It's fucking weird to me. My wife literally gets more time off for my grandfather dying than I do. She gets like 3 days and I get 1. So weird. So I took off another 2 days anyway, though. Fuck that. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. We knew it was coming. He was 94, and he had, we found out around Thanksgiving that he had lung cancer, and I think he had bladder cancer too. So it was just a matter of time, and then he hung in there as long as he could. And then the last week and a half was just, you know, he just started shutting down. But I think overall, you know, it was pretty minimal in the suffering category. So we're glad for that. And, you know, that's a long ass life. I don't expect to live till 94. So they change your stinky diaper. Yeah, exactly. My work is the same. It's stupid. Yeah. It's like you get 1 day for that, but if your dad dies, you get 3. It's like, okay, well, if my dad dies, I might need more than 3. Like, I don't know. Or if you have like a wife or something, God forbid. Oh, sure, 3 days. Like, fuck you. Whatever. I worked at hospice, not such thing as ready. Yeah, I mean, like, we knew it was coming, so I mean, we definitely were prepared for it. So I think it hit us all less than it would have. You know what I mean? And we got to say our goodbyes and shit. And so that was nice. But yeah, it's never gonna be good. It's never a good thing. But anyway, I don't want to bring it down. I'd prefer to talk about knives and shit. Take my mind off it. So what I want to talk about tonight was all the button locks. Like, what's up with all the fucking button locks? Why is everything a goddamn button lock? Everybody is making their knife into a button lock. I saw today, Berg Blades has the barber in a button lock coming out. And then I saw Ferrum Forge did a Stinger button lock. So I was curious, what do you guys think about button locks? Like, are you in the button lock craze? Or, like, I made a video like last year that was like, stop it. Stop it with all the budget button locks, Specifically the budget ones. Because, like, there's not really any high-end ones. I was mostly talking about the Malibu not being, budget. Or We does some premium button locks that are dope. Like, if anybody does a good button lock, it's fucking We. But I made this video last year, and I still get comments just pissed at me because they're like, "What? Like, shut up! Button locks are the shit." Like, people fucking love button locks, dude. So stupid keyboard. You get a hold of a full immunity, not a button lock, but still curious. No, I didn't. I handled them at Blade Show last year. I kind of want one, but I'm not paying. Like, what are they like $300 for a fucking aluminum handled knife? Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't even own a button lock. So over button locks. Never own one, but like, try one. I don't even know it. Love a good button lock. Easy on my arthritic fingers. We need large button locks. Still don't own a button lock and don't plan on buying any. I have a couple of button locks, but I like frame and lock bar better. Hit and miss on button locks. Depends on how well they are done. Honestly, prefer a liner lock. Yeah, I love a good liner lock. The only downside is, like, today I was carrying the Relative. Dude, this thing is so good. Yeah, this thing's fucking dope. If you haven't picked up one of these, I recommend it. It's fucking good. This is by far the best EMP EDC knife. And they're all good, but this one's just fucking ridiculous. Anyway, the way it hits your nail like that, it does take a toll. If you get the wrong knife, like, you see that mark right there where everything hits my finger, especially, I get killed by the buzz, dude. Like, this fucker always gets me right there. It's not like cutting me or anything, but it comes down, and it comes down flat, which is good. That's what you want. You want it flat. You don't want to get hit with a corner. You know what I mean? But it's still, you get a line every time, and eventually it wears you down. This one got returned because the guy ordered a all gray one, and somehow we sent him this one. I blame Backpack B. He fucking packed it wrong. I'm just kidding. So I got this back, and I was fucking around with it today. I put skiffs in it, and I put the unbranded pivot, which I think just looks way better. Tune that bitch up. It's got a good detent. It's not like stiff. My other one's a little stiffer, but you can do the front flips and everything better with this one. This one is more of a reverse thumb flick only. It's a little, I mean, I could do it. That's not hard, but the reach around, takes a little bit of a toll on my finger. But that's how I like it. You know what I mean? Bang! Look at these sexy ass knives right here. I don't know if Blade HQ still has some, but they still had some blackwash ones last time I looked, because you guys apparently don't like the blackwash. So we're gonna have these at Blade Show. Hopefully, we'll have some, and we're gonna do Blade Show specials on our knives. So if you come to the show, you know, you get rewarded for traveling out. We're going to do, I think, 280 on the buzzes. So if you come by the table and we have a buzz, 280. We're going to do $60 on the ponies. And we're going to do, I think, 120 on the mash. So, and then we'll have prototypes for sale. We'll just kind of figure that shit out as we go. But, yeah, kind of put this one together today. Pretty sweet. If anybody wants it, let me know. It's got the unbranded pivot. It's got skiffs in there. I'll do Blade Show special pricing, 280 on this. Just hit me up. I like my pyrite. Pyrite got some exotic material beads, 6-stick. Brown's knives count as a button. Yeah, it's more of like, yeah, it's its own lock. It's kind of like a compression lock with a button, but you know, he doesn't say that, but it counts as a button lock, but it's like backwards. You know, what's a button lock? Let's get the magnet going. Yeah. The only thing with the magnets is you'd have to source them, and you have to make sure they're all the right strength. At least for me, because like, you know, the detents vary. Like the Factor, the batch ones are so good. They're strong, snappy, because they have like 2 magnets or something. The batch 2 and the new batch 3, they have like this 1 magnet system. So they're a little weaker on the detent. They're not weak, but they feel a little weaker. And I'm so used to the really good snappy one that it kind of bugged me, even if you put the strong ones in. But like, I thought magnets would be great in like the 80-20.5. You know, I'm like, that'd be perfect for that knife. You put some magnets in the handles, and then, you know, you can flick the sucker out, and then you're good, right? But somebody tried, I think it was Steve Borrow. I'm not sure who tried it. And even if you do that, you still have to overcome the spring, and it just feels weird because it like comes out of the magnets, and then you gotta, you know, it's just different. So you'd have to build it around that. I don't know. It's a cool concept, but if you have anybody who works in a shop or near metal, you know, you have that whole problem. You probably can't take it certain places. So I don't know. But I like the Factor batch ones are so good. So I get it. Button locks are great for us left-handed folks. Do you still have your Rosie? I was curious if it has survived all the sales. No. I do regret it a little bit, but the blade shape just kills it. It's such a good knife. It's beautiful. I don't want to make it sound negative, but I just, you know, the high tip, like I just need like a sheep's foot Rosie. That'd be cool if they unveiled one at Blade Show. I was on a Max Level stream the other day. He said they're actually better for left-handers. I don't have a knife to try it on, but that might be interesting. Yeah, that's one reason I do like button locks, because you just push with your index finger. I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have a single button lock. Next button lock I will get will be when someone put a detent plate in one. Seems to be one of the best ways to get them consistent. Yeah. Yeah, I think the people that I've seen be good with button locks lately is Wee Knives and Kaiser. I think Wee Knives and Kaiser do a good job with it. If they would start making button locks, what's in the Spyderco smock, I'd be interested, but not the plunge types. I'll take that one to review. Evening, I'll take if someone will pay me. Oh, you're talking about the Buzz? Nothing like a good reach around. I got my pony in today. Y'all did a great job on it. Yeah, Randy, hit me up after Blade Show. I could probably send you some stuff to review. I got my pony. Y'all did a great job. Sick. Thank you, dude. Let me try one for a couple of years. But a black stonewash I can do. Yeah, that's why we always do blackwash. And some companies do it better than others. Like you look at this one, it's got a little more of a PVD look, but it does have that where you can see the lines really well. But then if you look at like the Pony Stout, it's a little bit more dramatic. You see those lines a little better. And then if you look at the mash, it's like really matte. I mean, I guess it's hard to see on camera, but it's a very matte finish. The Kubi Blackwash is one of my favorites. QSP does a great job with it. The Best Tech one is good, and it kind of like ages with time. So at first it seems really shiny, and a lot of them do because they oil them. You know, they oil the shit out of the blades, and I wish these companies would not oil the shit out of our knives, because I get emails about lock stick, and I'm like, have you tried just taking alcohol and cleaning the tang, or taking it apart, cleaning all the oil off? And it always works. I don't think I'm going to jinx myself, but I don't think I've had a single knife come back with lock stick. They usually, if they have it, it's very slight and it breaks in quick. And 90% of the time, it's just oil all over the fucking lock and the lock or the tang, and that's what causes it. So we are working on a premium pony stout. So for anybody who is looking for a premium pony stout, or looking for a pony stout, we are in talks with QSP on doing titanium scales. So we're going to do titanium with a milling pattern, and then we're going to stick with the wire clip. We're going to do S90V. So it's still going to be a liner lock, but we're going to get rid of the liner on the show side. So no liner on the show side, titanium scales, sticking with the wire clip, but all the standard clips will fit. And then they'll all be stonewash blades. And we're going to do a all stonewash one, and then a black handle satin hardware stonewash one. And we're hoping to sell them with, probably like $175 at White Mountain. And then if you use the discount, so they'll be like $160 for S90B and titanium pony stouts. That's the plan right now. So I like button locks fine, but there's getting to just be too many of them, and so many of them have massive button stick. Oh, yo, here's Colin. What up, dog?
Yo. What's going on?
Well, so the conversation I was talking about is what's up with all these fucking button locks? People are coming out with all these button locks, and it's annoying, So I wanted to talk about that tonight.
Is that a segue into this?
Oh, yeah. What's that? Here, why don't you show the people what that is?
So I just got these in today. This is a button lock version of the mash.
Ah, shit.
Pretty sick, man. They did a great job on these.
Let's see the other one.
Sorry, I have the worst lighting in the world.
Dude, that gold fat carbon is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. And the it's like a purple button. It looks really good with it.
Is it bigger?
The actual knife.
Yeah, it looks big.
It's get the
I got all you motherfuckers, didn't I? Oh shit.
same size.
Wait, one of the okay, the bottom one. Is that one I sent you?
Yeah.
That's the one that Rocky Top did. How do you like that one?
It's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, we got prototypes made of a button lock mash. And I mean, Colin might be able to tell you the story, but when he first designed the mash, it was a button lock. And we were going to call it the Bach because Bach is a type of beer, but button lock, Bach, it would have been cool. But then we got rid of the button lock. Why did we do that again?
Honestly, I have no idea why we.
Oh, because we were going to do it with Riot. And they were being weird about the button or something.
Yeah, right.
So we got rid of it, and then we liked the way it looked without it. So then when we did the Mash V1 and everybody liked it, we were like, shit, maybe we should do a button lock. So we ordered the V2s, and then we put it in for prototypes of a button lock. But we're not sure we're actually going to do it. So we're talking to Kaiser about licensing it. So that's probably what we'll do if they take it on. It'll probably just be a Kaiser model. It'll be like a collab type thing, like the Veritas or whatever. Just because personally, I worry about doing QC and warranty on a button lock. I know myself too well that it would drive me nuts probably having hundreds of those.
Yeah. And it just seems more like, it's not, I don't know how to like tweak
What's up,
the
Dean?
button lock. You know what I mean?
You don't know how to what? Tune
it, tweak it. Like
you gotta like stretch the spring.
Yeah. It sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah. Hold on, let me grab this. I think somebody just emailed me about this buzz.
What y'all think? The button itself looks sick, dude. It's like this.
Yeah, Chuck, you got it, dude. Chuck just bought this buzz right here.
Nice.
Sorry.
Grab, Chuck.
So, or he's gonna buy it. So yeah, so Colin designed that button. That's why on the mesh, you see this area right here, this milling. That came from that being a button originally. And he kind of just tweaked it to be a liner lock.
Yep.
And then
cool. You don't really see buttons that aren't like just circles,
I've seen them. I think I can't remember who I saw do it, and I think I just saw somebody do it. I don't know who.
But these are awesome. Great action on them.
Yeah.
They're dialed in nicely.
Spider, I don't think there'd be many, if any, mashes with light detents. Not V2s. But are you looking for a light detent? Or is yours too strong? Or are you just trying to see if anybody else has one? Because if you have an issue, let us know. But mine's a healthy one in a good way, but not too strong. If you need tweaking or something, hit me up. Yeah, so then we were deciding the versions, and we wanted to do a plain one with blue button. So that's the tie one. And then we were trying to do a carbon fiber one. And they, like, their fat carbon options were kind of limited, but we thought it'd be cool to do the gold with like bronze hardware. And I think what they said was they couldn't do bronze hardware. So what did they end up doing on the hardware?
It's just black, like looks like PVD or something.
Okay, that would work. And then the button is purple?
Yeah.
I remember them saying that they were going to try to do, they said some weird shit. And I was like, okay. And then they sent it. And I guess they did them all. That does not look purple. That looks gold.
It's my shitty lighting.
That's what we were asking for. You know what, dude? I bet you, is anybody here an anodizer? I bet you purple and gold and like that they're probably right next to each other in the voltage or whatever. So maybe in some lights it looks like bronze and some it looks purple. Anybody have info on that? The spectrum? I wonder if that's, but if it looks good, it looks good. And who knows if they end up taking it, who knows what they would end up actually doing.
Yeah. And I got 3 of these and they're all like exactly the same kind of purple.
And then we also asked for package for the packaging. What in my head, what we wanted was, do you have the pouches nearby or no?
Yeah.
So again, this is probably not going to happen. Like, it's probably not going to be a Divo branded knife. But the idea was to use the Serape series pouch and then put a patch spot on the front. But for some reason, they left the Serape shit on it. It was supposed to be like black and blue or all black. And they left the Mexican blanket on it.
Yeah.
So, but the idea was to people could use their pouch as like an EDC pouch and put Ranger eyes on the front.
It's a nice pouch.
Did they just put the Velcro on the front or is it on the sides too?
No, it's just on the front. The sides have these little like
pockets,
mesh pockets. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's nice. And then it has like, I guess, Molly webbing on the back.
Thanks, Spider. Sid says bronze and blue, purple are right close to each other. Low voltage browns, 15 to 18 ones. I think that's what they said, brown. They said something about brown. I was like, okay. I just figured, whatever. They'll show up. Spider said, hell no. I don't. Okay. You're just asking a random question about light D10? You piqued my interest. That's all. But I'll let it go. Do you think anyone would start selling button locks with different springs? Yeah, I was wondering that if you could swap springs and change your D10 out. So that's the whole thing with doing button locks, you know? So I don't know. I know you can just stretch them out a little bit slightly and that'll make them stronger. But I'm definitely not an expert on button locks. One thing that bothers me on button locks, I don't know if you've noticed this on those, but I'll get button locks where the detent like changes. You flick it one time and it's light. You flick it again, it like wants to take your finger off. And it kind of like CJRBs always do that. Have you noticed that at all with those?
Not with these. These feel pretty consistent. I mean, I think the coated ones are a little harder.
And they have a little stick probably, right? A little
bit of stick, yeah. Which I think
the stronger you go, you get that stick. You got to like, there's so many trade-offs. And with that button design, you can't just like spin it to relocate it. So it actually is a good thing, dude, because it'll break in. Yeah. A lot of times what happens with button locks is it wears in, and then you spin that button a little bit, and it
Right.
repositions, and it has to break in again. But
Right.
with that button, it should just break in.
True.
Yeah, it'll be interesting once I, get to actually handle them. But it sounds like, is it thick at all, or?
It's kind of thick, yeah. My calipers are
Compare it to another one.
Yeah, it's thicker than the original.
I'm guessing it would have to be, but
the tie slabs are just kind of thick.
Maybe they can.
They are contoured.
Maybe they can mill it out. They also apparently they mounted all the clips. They're lefty only.
Yeah, that's so weird. And I have to take it apart to figure out how it's even. You can't.
I'm guessing that screw goes all the way through.
But there's no screw there, and there's no screw on the other.
Oh, okay. Then it's obviously internal. It's actually a pretty cool design.
It is cool. I like the way they did it.
And I remember asking for reversible. I remember approving the file is reversible, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know how they planned. There's no way that could mount from no.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to take it apart and figure it out.
So, again, if they take it and they want to do it righty only, I can't complain about that too much.
Right.
And this might be one of those situations where it does kind of look better without having something on the other side.
Yep. Yeah, it's super clean the way they did it.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we have like six of those. Is that what we ordered?
Yeah, 3 of each.
All right.
So I guess we'll have them. I guess we'll have some on our table at Blade Show.
Right? Yeah, I think we were gonna go talk to Kaiser while we're there.
Yeah.
Show them. I don't know who. Maybe whoever's there, if it's Kay or Damon or whatever. And then we can talk about maybe changes or something.
Yeah.
And then if they do it, they're probably gonna change everything, right? If like materials wise, and
it's also like a slightly different handle shape. Like this.
Yeah.
Is a little more, rounded.
Does that one have a liner? The CF one looks more like a mash to me.
The CF one does have liners.
I remember they had to do that, and they were trying to put a screw in the middle of the handle, and I told them not to.
This does not have liners. It's just tie, and it's like skeletonized.
But the CF one's lighter.
Yeah, it's super light.
Interesting. Well, that's good. I mean, so we can give feedback and kind of go from there.
Yep.
But it seems like they came out pretty well.
Yeah, I'm impressed with them. I like them.
How do you like the closed position, like the look of it?
I mean, this thing is a little weird, but I guess
that's a button lock thing, right?
Yep.
It kind of looks like futuristic, sort of. I kind of like it.
Yeah, it looks really good closed, but
yeah, I guess I'll have to keep a couple since they're lefty only,
Yeah. Do you think they did that just because they know you're left-handed? Like, that's so weird.
I think they misunderstood when I said the clip has to be reversible. Like, I guarantee you there's an email where I said the clip has to be reversible because I'm left-handed and all our products have to work for lefties.
Right.
And they took that email statement and thought I meant it has to be lefty only or something.
Yeah.
Where I was saying it has to be reversible. Because I remember talking to them and saying we were going to go to a wire clip. Because they said they couldn't do that reversible. Right. And we didn't want to risk a rear mounted again.
Right.
And I think we said to go to the wire clip, and then they must have got lost somewhere.
You can kind of wiggle this clip a little bit too.
Yeah, you'd have to, I mean, take one apart when you get a chance, and yeah.
It's a really nice hollow on it.
Yeah, I'm sure. How's the plunge and all that shit? That was another thing.
It's good. It's one of those like real slow sloping plunges.
Yeah.
But I mean, it hits the sharpening choil is big enough that it's okay. You can kind of see where it ends there.
Yeah. And we tried to pull that back as far as we could, but because of the button lock, they could only do so much. Dean, so rear mounted clips, I like them. The Praytheon is a great example of a rear mounted clip. There's two big downsides to rear mounted clips for me. The one is the end of the handle has to be flat. So that's why on the mash, it's actually flat. Because when we first did the prototypes with Kubi, we had a rear mounted titanium clip that you could switch either way. But what we found was the clip was kind of loosey wiggly. And then whenever, like, I would just test it, putting in my pocket, just like moving the clip a little like this, and the screw head would just pop off and the clip would fly off. Like, I know it was probably just Kubi not doing a good job with it and using a thick enough screw, but that's, to me, that's the downside to the rear mounted, is it has to be flat, and then you have to have some kind of screw head sticking out or a thick piece of, material that you screw into, because otherwise it's too thin of material and too thin of a screw. You can break it too easily. So I like them, but in practice, I don't like them so much. That's kind of where I'm at with them. And that's why, you guys see us doing the wire clip a lot. We've had these conversations. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate that. We're getting a lot of good feedback on the pony. So thank you guys. But yeah, so we've been through a lot of different clip design, like trying to get it to work reversible, and the wire clip, it just works. It just works. And we've now designed I should say Colin designed a milled clip that fits into the wire clip slots. And Best Tech is making those for us for the Stout V2. We're testing that out. They're making the clips now. And if all goes well, we can just order the clips separately to sell on our website. And it'll basically be like a Lynch clip or RGT clip, but it'll come from us. And it's going to be like just a titanium milled clip that fits into those wire slots. And maybe we could do, a run with different, little milling lines or whatever. And that was kind of our thought. We could offer a milled clip from ourselves to fit the wire clip slots, because honestly, the wire clip slots look way better than a filler tab does.
Yeah.
And so we have yet to design a crazy reversible system that works with everything. Like, it's just hard. There's that really cool SRM knife I had in, where they have this clip where you just pinch the tongs and you could, like, you pinch it.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Out, and then you can flip it around. Like,
wasn't it a slip joint that it was on, or was it a?
No, it was a Axis style lock.
Oh yeah, I've seen that clip before, but it's awesome.
There's a few different, I like those clips that mount into the back and have like the little slots on each side of the back spacer.
Yeah,
I like that look, but I think that does require sort of a flat back area too, right?
Yeah, if it's reversible, that's the thing. If it's going to be reversible, it always has to be
symmetric.
Symmetric.
So, like the Growler, the one we're doing, the US made one, we got some video. Did you see that? The video from Dylan? No. Oh shit. I don't know if he sent it to the Divo Instagram. I'll have to show you. He sent me a video of the knife, like, put together.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's not done. It looked like it still needed to be sharpened and lockup needed to be done. Hopefully detent strengthened up, which I mentioned to him in an email.
He sent it
But
to
it
you
looks good, dude. It's
via
got the
Instagram?
80s inlays and shit.
Yeah, those inlays. I saw the picture of the inlays. They look really good.
Yeah. So we might have that prototype at Blade Show for the US Growler project.
I
And
hope so,
then
man. That'd be awesome.
I think what we're gonna do is if we get enough interest, is just do like a wait list. And then every time we can do a run, we'll pull 20 names
Yep.
and either do a short pre-order or whatever and then sell them, or get them in and then sell them. And if you get picked and you don't like 80s camo carbon, you want to wait till the next one, you can just like push off and then we'll come back to you on the next one or whatever. I think that would be the way to do it. But we got to see if there's enough people who want to drop, $500-600.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love the wire clip too. It's just sometimes we're kind of like, man, it would look more premium without one. Like we want to do milled clips. It's just figuring it out. Like the nip is a good example of a pretty simple, milled reversible clip. It works.
Yeah.
You just have the little hole on each side or whatever.
Yep.
I have no problems with that. So, but with the milled wire clip thing, then you have so many options. So we'll see what happens. But the plan is to provide the milled clip on the knife, and then your backup hardware kit has a wire clip in it. So,
yeah, it's gonna be cool. Are they sending the revised stouts with this shipment of the Buzz?
No.
So there's
Because
no
they had to re-mill the scales or whatever for it.
Okay.
So they're sending those with. They didn't send us all the Buzzes. They still have like 9. They said that weren't
right.
Didn't pass their QC or whatever, which sucks because but they were gonna send them with those if they can salvage them or whatever they said. I forget.
Cool.
So milled over wire. Yeah, well, dude, that's the age-old thing. You have half the people who love wire and you have half the people who love milled. Every time we show a design that has a wire clip, we get the people who say, man, I would love that if it had a milled clip. And then we show one with a milled clip and people are like, man, if you guys would have went with the wire, it's like, you can't win. So you know what? We're just going to do both. Or do the wire and then offer a replacement clip for a decent price so you can just swap it. It just makes the best sense, I think.
Yeah, I think I prefer wire clips just because they're discreet, deep carry. I don't think they look cheap. I think they look cool.
Like, here's an example. This clip's good. It looks good. It works well. But, dude, I fucking bang it into everything. I catch it on everything. I've bent this out 3 times and had to bend it back down. And part of it's because, I'm left-handed and I carry the knife back here in my little phone pants pocket. And it's kind of on my side. So I get into a chair or whatever. But like if that was a wire clip, it would just glance right off. Wouldn't even,
Yeah.
So. Yeah, they're more comfortable too. But I do think wire clips make more sense on smaller knives.
Yeah.
Like the Pony's fucking perfect with the wire clip. Philip, what up? Brandon, what up? Kyle, what's going on, dude? Troy, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Sorry. I saw your comment earlier about the Pony. He put skips in. I love wire clips, functional, minimal hotspots, and don't seem to catch on things. Exactly. You don't scratch shit, Nip time. Oh, nap time. He said nip time. Like, hell yeah. I got nipped on the brain.
Wow.
We did you see the quote for the camo carbon?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got to order that shit. I asked him how to pay.
Oh yeah. That's right.
And then we can, I guess, I don't know how that works with Kubi, if they wait till they get it or what.
Right.
But I followed up with him and asked, like, how much, like, is that shipping to China or is that to us? And then we send it to China. Like, should we get it, inspect it, and send it? Like, I don't know
Oh
how
yeah.
that works.
Right.
We'll have to see. But we're ordering the double black camo and the purple and lavender, or purple and violet, I think it's called.
Yeah.
We're ordering that for the nip. Excuse me.
It's gonna be awesome. And then we're having 2 titanium versions too with dealer exclusives.
Dealers, and then and then we're doing the pony. So we're gonna have to hold off on the stout V2 until most of that stuff is done, I think. I've never experienced a wire clip. Well, you should, my friend. Go order a pony stout. Wait, didn't you say you liked the pony stout earlier? Maybe I'm misremembering. Buzz hasn't left my pocket since I got it. You guys did amazing on it. Ah, thank you, dude.
Appreciate it, Brandon.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah. I love the buzz. I think a mini buzz is on the agenda.
Yeah, I think we should do that soon.
Some people were asking if we could do like a budget one. So I don't know.
I mean, I guess we could do like we did with the pony, smaller and more budget friendly.
Yeah. I wonder what Best Tech's pricing is like on something more affordable.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, is it crazy or is it good? You know, I don't know.
Yeah, we should ask. So I would love a smaller buzz.
Yep, we came up with some names for it. I forget them already. The slightly buzzed.
Yeah. Slight buzz has a nice ring to it.
Yeah. Complainers can just buy a Lynch or a Divo wire replacement. Yeah, exactly. That's the idea. It needs an extra pointy clip. Yeah. I hate pointy clips. Yo, G-Ball, what up, dude? Jay Friedman, what up?
Yo.
Later, Needham, if you're leaving or if somebody else is leaving. Later. I think Needham's leaving. Later, Needham. Did you ever sell that reverse tux Buzz? He was selling one too. Kevin Kev, what up? I like milled for aesthetics and wire for carry, but I'd rather a nice 3D milled clip, a well done 3D milled clip you don't feel in hand. Yeah, but you usually feel them in pocket, you know, or they're a bitch to get over your pants. Or as the company selling them, you know, you have to like check retention on every clip. Wire clips just fucking work. But I'm in a you know, I'm on both sides of that one. That's why I think doing both makes sense when we can. Including wire clip with extra hardware and or selling milled tag clips would be a great move. Yep, that's the idea. I never really have a problem with clips catching on things. Yeah, probably because you're right-handed, you carry front right. You just don't have that problem. It needs a wood clip wrapped in leather. Love that double black camo. Yeah, that looks good. Can you pull up the colors for the nip? I pulled it up the one time, but it's not going to have. Let me see. I'm guessing you don't have
that. Sure I do.
You did save them, right? Because the one I have is the older one that also has that other color on it. I don't know if we made changes after that.
Oh, I have the thing I sent.
Kubi?
Kubi.
All right, yeah, let's use that. Does that have all 4 versions or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know how to share?
Let me pull it up real quick first.
We'll work on it, Gina. Mini buzz, hell yeah. Lightly buzzed, yeah. But slightly buzzed or slight buzz would be better because then it, slight means small and like relates to the buzzed part. I had a couple names for it. I forget what tipsy, the tipsy. Compact buzz, not mini, would be dope. What lower budget steel would you go with? Probably 14C or 154. No, D2. You'll fucking never catch us using D2. Except on prototypes because they make us, but
oh, I don't think I can share, dude.
Yeah, they do a good job, but how much does it cost? Because they're expensive on premium. I wonder if there's a button that says present. You see it? Like bottom center?
Yeah, but it's
I'll have to approve it.
I was saying on my end that
or just text it to me or whatever.
I'll email it to you.
Email or put it in the cloud folder or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. It's probably where it should be anyways.
The Buzz Lightyear. Oh, we also got pics today from Kunwu. We do these random fucking prototypes with Kunwu. Which reminds me, at Blade Show, if anybody's looking for a stout in Vanex, we'll have some prototypes available. Do we have 4 of those or 2?
The all tie one and the carbon fiber one?
Yeah.
I just have one of each of those.
And that's all we had. I sent you whatever we had. So
they're pretty good though.
Yeah, but I mean, unless you want one, I'll sell them. I don't give a shit.
No, I think we should sell them.
And they're in Vanex. One's in carbon fiber and one's in, I think, does it have a black wash?
I don't think so. I can get it. I think I have it.
How's the Lush coming? We're waiting on, what are we waiting on? Camo carbon? Yeah, I think we're waiting on the 80s camo carbon material. Concept is ready to go. We just need to get them the material, and then that one's in production as soon as we can. I think they're waiting on some fat carbon too.
I put the nip in that folder.
Oh, it's in the folder? All right.
Yeah.
Shit, now I got to figure out how to open that on my MacBook. Finder, iCloud. Come on, baby. DLC, nip. There it is. All right. Oh, yeah, Gina. Oh, yeah, Gina. All right. Check it out. Check it out. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. All right. So the top one is a dealer exclusive in all tie, obviously, well, titanium, satin hardware, blue accents on the pivot collar, backspacer, and clip, stonewash blade. That's one we actually prototype. It's the only one from the prototypes that's staying the same. That one's an exclusive. And then this one's all murdered out. So PVD or black PVD tie. Kubi's doing this, so it'll be like the MASH V2 black handle. All black hardware, pivot collar, clip, all that stuff. Black wash blade. So this one's just straight murdered out. That's going to be an exclusive as well to a dealer. And these bottom 2 are going to be direct through us. We have double black camo carbon with satin hardware, black collar, clip, backspacer, and then belt satin. So I finally got Kubi to do belt satin. We're going to see how it looks on the V2 Growler because that one will come first, and we did it on that. And then the bottom one here is purple and lavender, I think they call it. Basically, black with purple in it, but it's like 2 shades of purple. And then satin hardware, purple collar, backspacer clip, belt satin blade. We're ordering 500 total. 250 are in these exclusives, and then 250 are these. So 125 of each of these. 100 blackout and 150 of the stonewash. So I personally would buy every single one of these. Like, I mean, I guess if you twisted my arm, if I was a consumer for this, I would buy one of the 2 carbon fibers because of the belt satin. And I'd probably end up with the tux sort of one with the double black. But honestly, all of them look fucking awesome.
I'm all over that number 1, dude. I love that one.
Yeah, well, you're always fucking a basic bitch.
Seriously, dude. Here, speaking of basic bitch, here's the
that's the Vanex Scout from Kunwu prototype.
The other one is blackwash.
I remembered that because they were like, "Why would you do this? It's Vanex," and I was like, "I don't care." And now I'm like, "Why did I do that?"
Dude, these are sick.
Yeah, I know. I remember tuning that black one. I added some detent to that.
Yeah, both these detents are great. Action on these are crazy. This one's so smooth.
Yeah, I can't remember why we didn't like move forward with it.
I mean, I think they just had like a bunch of weird little issues that.
Yeah, well, they tend to do that.
Yeah,
and it's hard. Yeah, unless you're like, we were planning to do a pre-order on that one, and we were kind of like, you know, I don't think with Kunwu we want to be able to just order the knives and sell them, not have to rely on them being perfect. Because, you know, if you pre-order and then you get them and they're not perfect, you're kind of, you know, it's a situation. They do amazing work on their own knives, you know. Just the prototypes we've gotten haven't been amazing. Just, you know, I'm be nice about it. And
the first ones were especially that way, but these honestly I think are really good.
Yeah, but that's after I spent an hour with each one.
Yeah.
Like, so you got them after I tweaked the shit out of them.
Right.
But yeah, anyway, they're actually just finishing up more prototypes for us. And we did a growler with an axis lock. So I think they call it the X lock. We were going to call it the dive bar lock because we're corny. And dive bar lock sounds awesome. So we'll see. Did you see the video of that?
Was it in that email?
Yeah, the one they sent with the. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I did see that one.
I couldn't tell if it was just a very small Asian hand or if the knife is abnormally large. We tried to make it a mini growler with an axis lock, but that
was an uphill battle.
They could not scale it down. Did we end up getting it down at all?
No, it was the exact size that it started off as. So it should be the same size as the regular growler. But it did look huge in that video.
Are you really asking this? I don't think you should do that, man. I don't think you should do that. How much for the stout prototype? All right, gotta come to the Blade Show, man. You know, that's where we wheel and deal, man. We're just like, yeah, you know, give me $10. I'm just kidding. I don't know what we would, maybe 200 for those, something like that. You know, we try with. It depends on the prototype. Like, if we have prototypes from Kubi, they're always in D2, so it's hard to be like, yeah, give me $250. You know, But we also spent $250 per prototype.
Yeah.
You know, so we are trying to recoup some funds, but we can't really, so it depends on the knife. But those are legitimately Vanex and titanium and all that. The titanium one's kind of heavy because it's titanium scales, which is cool. The reason we did that was so you could like do your own milling, do your own anodizing. I actually have the scales right behind me in the box for the Best Tech one. I forgot about them completely.
Oh yeah,
that's such a dumb idea. I blame NAF Sergeant. That was his idea.
Carbon fiber on this one has this weird fucking spot on it too. Remember that?
I do not, but there you go. That's why it's a prototype.
Yeah.
We don't have a warranty on prototypes. You're
No
buying
returns.
those as is. Oh man. But yeah, we're gonna have mash prototypes out the ear, I think. We have a couple of the originals, I think, right? Or the V2 prototypes or something. And
yeah,
then
I have a couple of V2 prototypes, and then we have the
CMB ones. Those are an M390, and they have the titanium liner lock with steel insert, basically like the Buzz build.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah, well, we didn't end up doing that because I don't know. We just felt like Kubi did such a good job for the price point that we were struggling to think people would pay $300 for the same knife, with some upgrades. Plus, we wanted to revisit it with milling and stuff like that, and it would have got out of hand price-wise, I think. CMB price-wise is like Best Tech. They're, on the higher end, but, that's not like a bad thing. I don't know if they make their own knives. They said they did, so. Are you guys serious about this? Do you actually do that? Is that a thing? Black is truly slimming. It looks smaller than the others. Black what? Oh, the nips? Am I that far behind? Oh, man. All right. Hey, women carry knives. What up, Christine? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, they're not going to be at Blade, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah. Hey, Q-Ball, what up, man? Thanks. I need that Vanex stout. You got to come to Blade Show, man. Like I said, we got you coated Vanex. Yes. Hey, that shit won't rust. It won't rust. It does kind of defeat the purpose, doesn't it?
This is the most rust-proof knife on Earth.
Well, you still got the insert.
True. And the hardware. Is the hardware titanium on this?
Probably not. Knowing Kunwu, I bet you it's steel. Anyone seen Nick Martino in any chats? He commented on one of my videos. Haven't saw him in weeks. No. Good point. I haven't seen him in a while either. Hope he's okay. Fact, Kev, right-handed until he got drunk and wrote his YouTube name wrong. Shieldon makes Axis locks now? No, it's Kunwu doing that one. Fuck Shieldon, man. Just don't even, yeah. Dude, and then the shit after all that, they were showing off our knife. Like, this is how we make OEM projects for people.
Shieldon did that?
Yeah, like you. And they literally showed the knives that they were sending White Mountain to replace all the ones they fucked up. So they only showed like 15 because that's all they made to replace the fucked up ones. They had no boxes left. And there was literally 80 of them that got fucked up, not 15, but that's all they could replace. I think they made some kind of deal with White Mountain about it. So whatever. I don't hold a grudge.
Clearly.
When does the Lush come out? We're waiting on material because we're doing fat carbon and camo carbon. So we're hoping to have it in production early summer. And then it just comes down to however long it takes concept. So I'm hoping it's available end of the summer, early fall. And we're doing, as of right now, we're doing lava flow, fat carbon, this Arctic fat carbon, and I actually kept one for myself in case we ended up selling the protos. I was like, I'm keeping one.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing the Arctic lava flow and then a 80s camo carbon. At least that was the plan, but it might change. So we'll see. We're definitely doing the 2 fat carbons. I love this knife, dude.
Me too, man.
I was sitting here just front flipping it earlier, and it looks like it would be hard, but it really isn't. So funny.
The front flip is the most reliable way for me to do it on this one, actually.
Yeah.
I guess the reach around too, but like
really I like doing my favorite one is the Bic lighter one where you just get up on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a different knife. I'm hoping the changes really dial it in because it'll literally be perfect at that point.
Yeah, man.
Because it's so good. And for $200,
yeah,
I think it'll be a winner, but we'll see. We're doing a small run first time, so there he is. Your face is dumb. Your damn dumb idea. I got 4 scales over here. I'll send you. You can do whatever. They won't fit the original. Oh, you don't have one anyway. NAF tends to come out of left field at times. Yeah, he's probably just listening, which is fine. Last time, what is the price range on the 4 riff you showed? Oh, the nip? Is that what he means? The one with the stonewash, the all black one, and the 2 carbon fibers, the nip. I think, what were we shooting for on the nip? 175, I think. Or 185. 175 or 185 would be retail. And then obviously like White Mountain will have 10% off probably. He can do whatever he wants. And sometimes we have that coupon, so we'll see what happens. But we might have to keep the price the same because of the other dealer involved. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But it's S90V and then either titanium or camo carbon. I think 185 is a good price for that. You guys tell me, though. That's kind of the spot we're trying to stay in, right? Like that 150 to 200 range with like S90V, titanium, fat carbon, like the good shit, but at or below 200.
Under 200 seems to be kind of a magic threshold.
If we did that same build with Best Tech, it would be a $400 knife.
Yeah.
So
they ain't cheap.
So I think 200 is pretty good. And we have a baseline for it. The 395, he did this camo fat carbon with 20 CV. I think they were 190. So we'll be just under that with, S90V, which is, the same cost as 20 CV, I think. So Peter, you will be missed. Oh, and you will be okay. I'm like, damn, dude, that's dark. CMB, yeah, they make good shit, dude. They sent me one of their. I'm waiting for it to come in. It's like shipping overseas, but they sent me one of those new Chris models, the Kawabanga, the Cowabunga, or whatever it's called. It looks sick. Sorry, I'm trying to get a drink out of here, and apparently I suck.
The Growler V2s are G-Ball's asking. They're in the works.
They're in production.
We're gonna have
They're working on them. Yeah, you have all those. We'll have at least the 2 micarta ones for sale at Blade, the prototypes, but they're D2. And they're great, dude. They came out fucking, to me, they came out as good as the ponies did. Like the way we wanted, like very slight changes we had to make, but they're dialed in already.
Yeah, they're great. I love the carbon fiber one.
Yeah, with the contour, it really makes it look good. That one will be blue accents instead of the green gold shit.
Yep.
And I'm really excited to see how they do aluminum.
Yeah, me too.
And isn't it weird that they can do aluminum and we ordered 150 of them? But QSP, we had to order 1,000 to use aluminum.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, that's some crazy shit. I don't know if that's going to catch up with Kubi at some point. Like their turnaround, their pricing. You know, I'm assuming that's going to start going up because QSP was the same way, right?
Yeah.
And they started increasing, everything. And Kubi's already taking longer with everything. I try not to like badger them as much.
We have like 1 million projects going on with them. We're probably the reason why.
Yeah.
Steve, the US growler is coming.
Yeah, dude. We talked about it earlier. The prototype's like basically done. They're hoping they can have it at Blade Show to give us. And then it comes down to if we want to make any small changes. And then according to Shank or Dylan there, great dude, by the way. Check out Dylan Tanner. He has a Instagram and then he's also part of Shank. He was saying he could probably turn those around in like a month or 2. So we could literally do a new version every month or 2. And, we're only going to do runs of 20. So if we get 20 people who sign up, we can do the first run. That one's going to be 80s camo carbon with, you'll see. And then we could do the next run and whatever. So we're hoping that works out because it'd be really nice to have that US offering. Growler V2 have that awesome detent like V1. Kidding. All of mine have awesome detents. Yeah, that was one of the issues with the V1. They were so inconsistent. But the V2 is going to be, it's Kubi. So I expect nothing less than great because all the prototypes were either really good or maybe too strong. And I'm 100% happy with that. I would much rather somebody be like, dude, my detent's too strong than it's too weak. Like, just crushes my soul when I hear that. Thanks, Cue Ball. Appreciate it, man. I'll let oh, there he is. He was saying peace out.
Oh, yeah. Right on. Peace out.
You want to show your shirt?
Oh, yeah. Well, Kevin and I'll be wearing these at Blade Show probably. But we'll probably put this design up on the store at some point.
Yeah, we should do that. We should put it up right before the show. So if anybody at the show asks, they can just pick one up.
Yeah, totally. Did you send me the white G10?
Yeah, I sent you that one. Wait, you should have one already.
Oh, yeah. I got it. Never mind.
And then I sent you another one like yesterday. That's what triggered me sending that last package.
Got it.
Which, by the way, there's actually 2 stouts in there, V1s.
Okay.
I had 2 copper and stonewash ones and then I just have like a whole bunch of fucking scraps for if people need warranty. I got scraps. I can try to piece something together. I have like 3 knives that are, good enough that I could, swap this or that. But I assume after a year, we should be good. That's the biggest downside with this boutique brand OEM stuff is warranty. Like,
Yeah.
you don't know what you're going to need. So that's why on the premium ones, we try to have the extra hardware kit so you can solve most of your own problems. And then, I think we kept like 5 or 10 of each version for a while. And then we started selling those because that's fucking 20 knives that are $300. Like, to a brand new company, that's a lot of fucking money. We don't want it just sitting on the shelves. So we slowly like depleted our warranty knives down to now I just have like 2 and a whole bunch of parts and blades and shit like that to fix stuff.
Did I send you? So you have all of my like scraps too, right?
Yeah, I have everything now.
Okay.
So I just wonder, like, what do you guys expect? Like me personally, when it's a boutique brand type stuff, like a Brian Brown or I guess some guys who are knife makers, it's a little easier for them. But like EMP or whatever, I don't expect them to warranty their knife for 10 years or whatever. Like, at some point, it's just your knife. You know what I mean?
Lifetime fucking warranty.
Yeah, I mean, I think in the end, if somebody had some issue 3 years from now and like I couldn't solve it, I would probably just offer a refund or something, or
Right.
I'd give them a new knife.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, I can't fix that, but like I got a buzz here, like
Yep.
I don't think I'd ever be like, you're shit out of luck, but you're going to EMP for coal? What does that mean? I got to get the Gator soon. I got one of those in recently.
Is that the Vosti thing?
It's fucking huge, dude. It's obnoxiously big. Like, it's a Vosti, man. It has 80 deployments.
Yeah.
And it works. Just not my favorite knife ever or anything. What are you asking?
Yeah, a 1-year warranty seems pretty. We're coming up on a year for the Stout V1, right? I guess we delivered them in what, September?
It was like September. But I think most people would have discovered an issue by now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking at Pena's site for a replacement screw, and they say they have no parts at all, and any disassembly of the knife voids the warranty. Yeah. See, we can't do that because I advertise skiff bearing sizes, and I want you guys to be able to do that because I'm going to do it. Like, I'm not going to sit here and do shit myself and then expect you not to. What are you saying? I don't speak French. I'm sorry. Du Masvare. Does that mean I don't know if that's going to be like a curse or if it's going to be something else. I don't know.
Appreciate that, Louis.
Later, Yoko. Have a good night. I'm the only shit taker here. Shit talker, maybe. Almost a year since the Stout shipped. I mean, it's been about a year. It's been a little over a year since the pre-order, which is crazy, dude. We now have like 9 models or something.
Got a lot of shit going on.
But yeah, I think a year, like warranty or service is how I would put it. Like, maybe I can't fix your knife, but I'll do something about it. You know what I mean? Like, we'll refund you or send you a new knife or whatever. Like, we'll do whatever we can to help. We just might not have a part anymore. But when it comes to parts, we try to keep those. Like hardware. Like for the Stouts, we have all the extra pivots. If people need those unbranded ones, we still have some hardware kits. But you guys got an extra hardware kit with your knife. That was kind of the whole point of that, so that you can fix your problem,
Yep.
and not have to worry about reaching out, because it sucks when you're like taking your knife apart and you're like, fuck, a screw, and then you don't have a screw. Like, it's nice to just be able to grab one and be like, here, sweet. Imagine how many models have come out since the Stout and how many more are in the works. Truly impressive and awesome. Thanks, dude. Think you need to design a knife to compete with Koenig, Hinderer, Herman. I know you have it. Those are the type of knives you make yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I'd say the closest thing to that is going to be the Growler, the US one.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'm so excited about that, man.
I mean, technically that would directly compete with those, considering it'll be like $500-600 made in the US. Yeah, I don't know what else, you know. It's in Magna Cut, I think we did on that one. 63 to 64, I think he said on the Magna Cut, right?
Yeah. What's up, Nathan?
Camo carbon. Shit, it's better than a Koenig. I'm just kidding. I'm excited for that one. And then we have a collab in the works with somebody. You guys all know. Excited about that. But we're waiting on the OEM to get us updated. We have some, it's an interesting design we're trying to do. And yeah, the Growler, the US one is Magna Cut.
Big shout out to Nathan. Saw him in the chat.
Yeah, dude, I just sold my Evo that he did.
I saw that, dude. I thought you would never fucking part with that.
I didn't think so either, man, but I just wasn't carrying it. Like, it was one of those knives that I loved so much that I never carried it.
Yeah.
And then I just got to a point where I was like, you know, I could probably just take this $1,000 and, you know, pay off the tires I literally just bought. So that's what I did, you know.
Smart,
but
man.
It was fucking awesome. And it went to somebody who will, you know, appreciate the shit out of it. Trust me.
Yep.
So, yeah. But his work is incredible.
It's incredible. Like, this thing is so perfect.
Yeah. No, it's amazing. It's like, how does he do that by hand? Basically, you know?
Yeah.
Tires are more important. Yeah, dude. I need to get you to do something else down the line. But anybody who works with me on anything should know that I sell everything. Like, so people who take that stuff personally, which I don't think he does, I piss them off is what happens, because I ultimately will sell something, you know. It's like that whole thing that happened with Transparent Knives and Alex or whatever, which I don't really want to get into. But like, I would do the same thing. Like, if I had a knife that even if I knew I was going to sell it and there's an issue with it, I would want to get it fixed first and then sell it.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing for everybody involved, you know? Totally. Secrets, he says. They're still on the Evo. They're just not mine. I think, who bought it? Was it Tori? Maybe it was Tori Casey that bought it. Pretty sure.
You trying to pick anything up at Blade Show?
I'm trying to be good this year and like hang out at the table the whole time, because I feel like last time, every time I left, like I would leave when it was like slow, and then I'd come back and you'd be like, this person and this person came by for you, and I'm like,
dude, people constantly were looking for you.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna try to stick around the table. I don't really have any. I kind of want to go talk to like OEMs or the materials guys or dealers, or so we might have to, like, maybe one of us can go do that and come back. Like, I think Best Tech was going to come by and meet with us. We need to meet up with Kaiser about the button lock mash.
What up, B?
Show B the button lock. He probably wouldn't mind seeing that.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Kevin Collin? Just popping in to say what's up. Going to bed. I pulled an all-nighter yesterday, getting a presentation finished for work. Hitting the sheet. Night, dude. Maybe he's already gone. That was probably 10 minutes ago. I don't know. 1 minute ago. Are you guys going to Blade West? Yes, we have a table for West. We plan on going. I think anything we don't sell this next weekend we'll keep for Blade West, which we have a good number of shit. I don't expect to sell it all. I mean, we got like 50 pony. We have like 50 ponies, 20 mesh, and we should have a good number of buzz.
Yeah.
Is your wife home?
No.
I'm just wondering who you keep looking at. Like,
I'm looking at the TV.
What are you watching?
I was watching the Boston-Miami game.
Who's winning?
Boston won. I believe it's over.
Sick. What's the series at?
So it's 3-2 now. Miami's up, but Miami was up 3-0. So
I fucking hate Boston, dude.
2 wins for Boston in a row.
They beat us.
Who's us? The
Sixers. Because they're soft as shit, though. That's why. The Boston teams always fucking beat us because we're pussies. I'd like to say I'm not buying shit, but that's a lie. Oh, you were saying you're going to go buy the EMP table for Cole? Is Cole not coming this year? I assumed he'd do it, but maybe. Oh, did you guys notice the dude who is now River's Edge Cutlery's like YouTube guy? I think it's Jason Beatty. He was like the Spyderco Millie Club guy. And then the people from Rec like disappeared. Like I didn't really follow them, but I would see their like Rec Report videos occasionally. Then all that shit happened with what's her name? Erica. Not Your Average, where like they were getting a GoFundMe because Rec like didn't give them a job or some shit. I forget. And then they like kind of fell off YouTube or whatever. Well, it turns out that whole group of guys from Rec left to go do other shit or whatever. And then I guess they hired Jason Beatty from the Millie Club. Yeah, because he was doing a live stream the other day on their YouTube channel, and he kept saying we, us, like talking about Rec.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. Good for him.
Yeah, right.
Miami's taking it in the next game. Yeah, sure. Boston will make everybody fucking miserable, so they're gonna win. Cole is helping at the EMP table. Cool. Got it. That makes sense. They probably like flew. They're gonna pay for him to come in or whatever. That's smart.
Did you know how Cole like sells insurance for a living?
Yeah.
And he was talking on one of his live streams about, I think he was joking about insuring a knife collection. But he was like, I think, a lot of people actually do that have huge, really expensive collections. And it really got me thinking. I mean, not that my collection is like huge, but.
Got you thinking about what?
Insuring it.
Why?
Fuck, if your house burns down or some shit, like.
What are you going to do with your fucking knife collection? Like, we got like 10 grand maybe in your knife collection?
Probably a little more, but.
Like, why would you insure that? It's like, I don't know. Are you going to insure your fucking refrigerator and your dryer and you put all that shit together? Well, I guess that's under your house, huh?
It's like I think your house covers.
Wouldn't it be covered then under your house insurance?
No, I think you have like a cap on it and it runs out really quickly for shit like your appliances and other stuff. It gets eaten up really quickly.
Yeah. I think that's a very stupid concept. Unless you have like $100,000. If you had like $100,000 in knives, sure.
Yeah.
But nobody's gonna actually insure your knife collection.
You can. Cole said he could insure it.
Oh, he's trying to sell that shit.
I mean, I think he was half joking about it, but I think you can insure your knife collection. But you have to, like, what I was asking him was you have to basically have like receipts or invoices and shit. And I buy so much stuff off of Reddit that, you know, or Blade Forums or whatever.
I don't buy anything off. I haven't bought a knife secondary. Actually, that's a lie. The last knife I bought secondary was the Dapper because I saw Bob Poncho was selling that old bastard. But other than that knife, I haven't bought a single knife secondary in so long. I'm trying to think.
You just buy them new?
Yeah, dude, I scoffed at $10K because the amount of money you're spending on insurance for fucking that, it just doesn't make sense. Like, if you lost it, you lose it. Like, I don't know. You can't fucking insure everything. Later, Jim. I don't know. If you guys want to insure your knife collection, go for it. But it should be covered under your home insurance. And if it's not, you know, whatever. Depends. You have to have full replacement cost on your goods and save your receipts to fight the insurance companies. Yeah. Dwelling coverage only. Well, I guess we know what Troy does. Sells fucking insurance. Colin, that's what they told me when I was going to insure my guitars. Got to have the receipts. You can insure that big old Ewok hoodie of yours. What the hell is that Ewok hoodie? Oh, you talking about my triple aught design, that fucking Shagmaster hoodie? Hell yeah. Dude, the Shagmaster's the shit. That was the only reason I enjoyed the winter. Would only be a few bucks a month if you have 10K. All right, well then fucking do it. All right. You guys are gonna sit here and fucking argue why it's good and you're never gonna do it. Do it. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear about knife insurance. You guys got Cole's in your head. He's fucking taking your money. Jesus. Yeah, how much to insure my giant mouse ace rib? I used to be an insurance agent in Florida, and then you moved to fucking sunny Minnesota or Wisconsin. He could be a homeowner and knows about insurance. Shut up, boo. Being all logical and shit. If you guys want to insure your shit, do it. It's goddamn knife channel, all right?
Louis, you insure your knives, Louis?
Best decision I made was leaving that shit industry. Yeah, for sure, dude. Pharmaceuticals, insurance. I think you can just get stuff appraised. Yeah. Let me take this into the insurance adjuster. Here, bro. How much is this worth? I think you got like $80 here in material. Or is that my card? Is that my card from China? Okay, yeah. Let me just see. Is that titanium hardware? Yeah. Okay. And what's the steel on here? Is that SM100? Surgical stainless? What do you got? Here's what you should do. If you're thinking about insuring your knife collection, sell half of it and shut the fuck up. That's what you should do. If you have enough in your knife collection to think about insuring it, sell half, shut the fuck up, because you have too many knives and too much money.
How many knives do you have at this point? You think?
Too much money. Shit. No, I have one. Do I count Devos though?
No, exclude Divos.
All right. Then I have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then all my Jack Wolves, which is like
So you got
12.
about 40.
I have like 30 knives, maybe.
That's not
And
bad.
I sell, like, I just rotate and sell them,
Yeah.
but maybe 30. What do you have, like 100?
Probably not quite 100, but 70
A lot.
maybe. Maybe 70.
Yeah, that's just too many. Like, you get to a point where it's like you have knives you didn't even know you had anymore.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
true.
why? So instead of doing what a lot of people do, where you buy and then you get to like 50, 60. I remember like one collection video I did, I think I had 65 knives. But like, yeah, sure. That 30 I could turn into 50 if I count the bag full of fucking gas station knives and like sentimental knives that they're not really in my, you know what I mean? Like, they don't count.
Yeah.
You could make it way higher, but like what happens is people get 70 knives, 80 knives, 100 knives, talk to G-Ball. And then you get to a point where like selling them feels like such a process. Like, I don't want to deal with this. Like, if I sell one knife, great. Now I have 99. Like, I might as well just keep 100 and be cool with it. You know what I mean? You get to that point and you're like, oh, I got to list 20 knives at a time. I got to do all this fucking shit on Reddit or whatever. So, like, I found it was easier for me to just cull the collection and then I just sell shit as I get shit.
Yeah.
And that way, I don't have to do that. Like, I just, I sell a couple knives a week. I buy a couple knives a week, or I get a couple knives a week.
I try to do that as much as possible. Sell stuff as I buy stuff. I think I have this huge drawer of knives that are like really kind of budgety things or stuff no one wants.
You got to put them in a box. You got to take like 5 of them and be like, here's a bundle of 5 knives, $100 or whatever.
Yeah.
Just get rid of them, clear them out. If you never carry them and they're budget knives, you just pack them together, sell it for $100. At least you made $100. You're not going to carry them.
True.
That's exactly what I was trying to say. Don't take insurance advice from a salesperson. Yeah, no, definitely don't take insurance advice from me. My advice was don't get it. So it's not insurance advice. 200 knives and counting. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like 120. I mean, dude, some of you guys have the money though. Like I don't have the money for that. I have, like, I was feeling it with the Evo and the burger. I was like, man, I should just sell these. I just bought tires and like, I make good, like, we make enough money. We do fine. We're saving money, but like, I don't know. I don't see knives like I like collecting knives. I like having knives, carrying knives, but I don't want $10,000 in knives, or, maybe I have, I don't know now, because I've sold them like really premium ones, probably down to like 4,000 or 5,000. Oh, if you count all the Jack, well, I don't fucking know. Anyway, the point is,
for free though, don't you?
The point is, no, I always end up buying 1 or 2 and then maybe sell one. So, I mean, if you do all the math, maybe I spend like half of what you would pay on one.
Right.
But like to feel good, he sent me one. I bought 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I paid full price. The 2 I kept are the ones I bought actually. So, but
yeah, I'm still like tempted to get that one, man.
Dude, I was gonna send you one in that last package, but I was like, he's gonna see it at Blade Show.
Yeah.
This is probably my favorite. It has not left my pocket since I got one in. Like the Vanish was in my pocket nonstop before that. It knocked the Vanish out, and I've carried this every single day for it has to have been 3 weeks now. And I fucking love it. Dude, the tip on this thing, like the Midnight is awesome. This is better. So whenever somebody says, well, I have the Midnight, so no, it's like, no, dude, this is better. The tip on this is just stupid fucking thin. Like I've never felt a knife this thin. Like here's some toilet paper. I wonder if it would just like slice the toilet paper without. Nope. It tore it.
Why do you have toilet paper right next to your computer?
To blow my nose. I need to get tissues. But like when I cut tape or like anything, it just feels like air. Like it's insane how good this thing is.
I wonder if his OEM is getting better at thinner grinds, because I feel like every time there's a new one that comes out, people talk about how it feels thinner than the last one and so on.
It really does. And the S90V is really nice.
Oh, that one's S90V?
Yeah, they all have been since the low dry. You see a little love mark I put on it?
Oh, yeah.
It's like just straight chrome. Like I fucking got that thing to the bone.
Damn, dude.
I fucking love it, dude. Yeah, I don't know, Gina. Probably like $4.99. What up, Mikey? How you doing, man?
Yo.
Kev, the knife designer, telling people they got too many knives. Are you drunk? What does that have to do with having too many knives? I don't think I have too many knives, honestly. Like, for me, I have this Apache case with the insert that holds, Josh got it for me. Shout out to Josh. I think it holds 40 knives. If that ever like filled up, when it starts to feel full, I just sell shit. That's what I do. And then I send back all the loaners and stuff like that. And then I have like right now, I have like nothing in here. If I took the Divo knives out of here, there would literally be, here, I'll show you. Take all the Divos out. And I sent you a bunch, so it kind of like cleared shit out, but I do have a lot of Divos, but you know.
I'm just fucking drowning in knives right now, dude.
Isn't it awesome sometimes and then overwhelming other times?
Yeah.
There's like nothing in here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and I still can't carry the shit I want to carry. So like, I think that's a big part of it is because I review knives and shit. Like,
oh, yeah.
I literally can't carry what I want to carry all the time. Like I could, but then I wouldn't be able to, you know, do a review. Or like right now I have like nothing in for review. So today I grabbed my relative because I'm fucking stoked on this thing right now.
That looks great.
Dude, I mean, it's almost as good as the Buzz. That's a compliment.
Is it a Best Tech?
Yeah, it's fucking, dude, it's really good. I just like the Buzz a little better because it's lighter and it's a little smaller.
Yeah.
Like
the relative's kind of big, huh?
Like I think the relative is 3.5 inches.
Okay, yeah.
And I got the production Strix in, and it's fucking awesome, but it's just a little big.
What is that?
The Sparrow Knife Co. Strix.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm on the books for a custom, actually. I have a Lefty custom all specced out with him. It's going to be fucking sick.
Nice.
I asked if I could shrink it down a little bit, but he can't do that because it'll fuck the whole design up. So I'm hoping I can deal with the size. I think I'll be fine if it's a custom.
How big is it?
What?
How big is it?
I thought it was 3.5 inches, but it feels a little bigger than the relative. So maybe 3.6 or 7. Somebody let me know what size the Strix is. But either way, it's fucking dope as shit. So yeah, exactly. A rent to own store. My longest tenured knife probably at this point is the Urban. I sold the Lefty.
Oh, did you?
I had to sell one because I can barely carry one. So, like, and I just can't let this righty go because I just like it. It has the click.
Yeah.
Like, it has that. And the other one didn't. It had more of a zing. It was fine, but it wasn't that.
Yeah.
You would fucking love this one, dude.
I mean, I have that basically exact one.
Does it have the nice snick?
It's got a nice snick.
Yeah, that's a game changer on these. And I love the Lefty. Being Lefty was awesome. It was in Magna Cut and shit. But this one just has that zing or the snicket. So I like it better. I think 90% of people would care zero shits about that. But I had two and I could tell the difference. So it bugged me. And I can flick this one left-handed. I just rest my thumb on the side and it works. And with the clip on this side, it's so much more comfortable, dude. Like, hold it in your left hand. It feels like a glove in that hand. In the other hand, that clip does get in the way a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought you sold it.
No, this will be hard to sell. I love this one.
Yeah. Is yours blue?
Yep.
That's what I originally wanted, but I fucking love this bronze color.
And I got this one too from him.
Number 1, baby.
Mine's
I
number
have
28.
a slip joint on order. Did you order one?
No, but I'll probably end up getting one.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
How much were they?
I paid $500, I think, and I got black camo or double black camo carbon with did I get Magna Cut or did I just go with M390? I'd have to check my messages, but I think I just stuck with M390 because, or was it LMAC? I don't know. I like whatever he uses. He does a good heat treat, so it doesn't matter,
Right. True.
Did you see the Spyderco reveal today? The Micro Jimbo?
Yeah, dude. I kind of want that.
It sounds interesting. I gave my Feel Good Jack away to my new brother-in-law. I miss it. Yeah, Feel Good's awesome, man. I'm going to get another one. Yeah, you should. The tip on that Jack Wolf is an awesome screwdriver.
Yeah.
Why don't you sell your Jack Wolves? I do. I just sold a big bro. I sold Rocky, my big bro, and I sold the White Storm Feel Good to I can't remember now who I sold it to. Oh, I think I sold it to Cole. Every time I sell or every time he gets a Jack Wolf, it's from me. He has 3. I sold him, I think, a Venom, a Laid Back, and a Canine, maybe? I can't remember. And the Feel Good.
Sell me your little bro.
No, so I'll always have one of each model.
You just have
So I won't sell all of a model, but if I had multiples, which I still have 2 of the Feel Goods and I have 2 of the Cyborgs, then I might sell one down the line because I don't, I can't carry them all. I literally carry one, I think, every day. Like, I carry a Jack Wolf more than any other knife. I'm always excited for the next release. Somebody in his group was asking, what would you like to see in a locking Jack Wolf? People were talking about, like, would they do like a bolster, like a Pena front flipper style thing?
I think a back lock would be awesome.
Yeah, that was my answer was like, if they had to do it, a back lock. But honestly, I don't want them to ever do it. Like, I love what they're doing with slip joints, and it's like, I think it would actually piss me off
Yeah.
because I wouldn't get that fix, you know?
Right.
And then would they do it often? Like, what, you know, if they worked one in once a year, okay. But if it's like removing slip joints to make locking knives, fuck that. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then like a Jack Wolf with a fucking clip, wouldn't that be weird? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I like the no clip thing.
And would it
But
be the same? Like, they would have to have, like, they're gonna have bearings, and it, like, I don't know. Like, that would just be weird to me.
you would have
So
to have bearings.
I know, but like, my thing is, that's a whole nother animal for an OEM to
Yeah,
be good at that.
true.
I don't know. It would just be an interesting thing, I guess. But anyway, I'm excited for whatever comes next. Always excited for what comes next from them. Ben's killing it. Yeah, he's got that modern traditional market just cornered at this point.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah, I mean, Pena still does his stuff. I'm sure he sells a lot of stuff. But yeah, I mean, at least to me, he's red hot. So, but the Vanish, man, so good.
Yeah, I love mine.
Yeah, I have 3 still. I sold 1. I have this one with the Sagaha and this, dude, this slip is honestly, out of all my Vanishes, I think I like this slip more than anything, like more than the knives. This thing is so good.
I like that, but I just drop this in my pocket and let it rattle around.
Yeah, you're a bitch, but it's okay.
Well, it's like the slip. I mean, I get it for like a Jack Wolf or something.
Look at that.
It just takes. I mean, it's a beautiful slip, and
I mean, the slip is smaller because it's a Vanish, so it takes up less room.
Yeah, but it's.
I get your point. You can just 5th pocket it, but
yeah,
I will never buy a slip joint and not get a slip from Troy. Like, I mean, unless something happens to Troy or me or whatever, but dude, just like, I seriously sometimes think I like the slips more than the knives.
Yeah,
like that's how he makes knives better.
Yeah,
in my opinion, he makes knives better. Like, even I have a couple locking knives that have slips, and they're fucking better for it.
Yeah.
Like the Shank Ally.
I love that
this
knife,
thing.
man.
Having that slip makes it. I got rid of their slip in a heartbeat, even though theirs is really minimal. I was like, fuck that. I need a slip from Troy. The Denka, dude. You would love this thing. I don't know why you just don't like the look, I guess, with the hole.
I don't mind the look. I do like it. It's been. I'll get one.
You should. I mean, look at that. Look at that, dude. He made a slip that, like.
Yeah, that's awesome. I heard him talking about that on your live.
It's fucking crazy.
Night. Yeah,
and then on the other end of the spectrum, I've been carrying the shit out of this.
That I will just never buy.
So good, dude.
I just don't get it, man.
Try one at Blade Show, man.
I have. I tried it at Blade Show last year.
Yeah, but you tried the original, dude. I hated that one too. If you watch my reviews, I hated it. But this one, it has a lock and a clip, and it's smaller, so it just feels better. It's fucking amazing, dude. I literally have 3 of them. So I would sell this one if anybody's looking for an XOM with burlap. I have Tanto blade on this one. I was tempted to sell the 80 scales with it because I have this one, because I have the new scales coming from Carbonized in the purple carbo tie, and I think that just looks better. Even though I love 80s and this looks good, I don't know. But I was thinking I could put them on the burlap one and sell that, but it would make it $100 more because that's how much his scales cost.
Yeah.
So
how much is the knife? Just
So there's 285 new. And this has a Kyle Coonley edge on it. So this one's pretty, with the 80s, it'd be pretty decked out. I don't know how much that would make it. I mean, I'd probably just say, you know, like 350 with the scales. If anybody wants a Tanto. Or if you just want the burlap, you know, 260 or whatever. I love this Zircuti one.
Yeah, it looks, the Zircuti looks really cool.
It's fucking awesome, dude. Yeah. I don't know why. I just love this knife. And it's such a good user, too. The drop point makes it so, like, it way slicier than the Tanto, in my opinion. I've opened so many packages with this because I carry a slip joint in the front pocket, and then back left, I have this. Anytime I need to just open something, I just bang. I mean, it's so quick. You put it back in your pants, and then you have, you know, then you have the slip joint for when you have a little more time. Anyway, that answers your why I don't sell Jack Wolf questions. Jesus. I'm going to scroll down. Sorry, guys. Yeah, relative is sick. Kev grabbed his relative. I don't know if that was that a joke? Ha ha. Ha. If you're going to Atlanta, you're going to see the real Ian. What the fuck does that mean, dude? Some gangsta shit. Blackout Buzz is slept on. So happy that's the one I snagged. Yeah. Did you send his backspacer out?
Yeah. Sure did. Did you get it yet, Troy? I guess that would be pretty quick.
Yeah, 3.5 to 4 point. That's too big. That's what she said. How much do you want for it? For what? Which one are we talking about now? Because I know I was way behind. Yeah, 10 minutes. It's not just that it becomes a chore selling knives. You also become attached to some. Yeah, I get that, but that's the thing. Like, I don't get attached to knives. Like, I had that Evo for years, and I just, you know, I don't know. They're fucking knives. They're not like children. So, I mean, if you realized you weren't hanging out with your kid, you'd just sell them, right? I mean, but that's what I mean. Like, if I don't carry it, it's not worth me having the money in it. My Strix is 3.43. Really? It just feels bigger? That's so weird. No way. I have like 30 knives right now. I'd only want to actually sell about 5. All right, well, that's 5 knives. You can probably Spidey flick a slip joint. Nah, I've tried. The Vanish can't do. I was trying to one-hand it. Troy can one-hand it, but he's like, it sucks. I've tried, and it wants to cut you if you slip. This one I can't even do it. It's just the angle of the, you know. 500 for a Strix. I don't know who said that, but the all decked out one was like 643 or something. Or are you talking about the custom? Because the custom is way more than that. And also tomorrow there's the Lefty Dawn drop.
Oh, that's
dropping the liner lock Lefty Dawns tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. So if you're a lefty and you want one, pay attention. But I'm guessing you'll be able to get one pretty easy because usually lefty knives don't sell. Even good ones. I bet you there's going to be some righties that buy one because they're like, it's a liner lock. I'll be able to use it. They just want one. I mean, it's fair. Are y'all just using NAF sale to thin the collection?
I'm just selling
Reddit.
It's so easy.
All you use?
Pretty much. I use Blade forums sometimes if I can't sell something on Reddit.
You're old, dude. Have you tried NAF sale?
No.
I hear it's super easy. The reason I didn't sign up, and I told the guy this, forget his name. I'm so sorry, dude. He actually is kind of like a dealer for us. He bought some stouts and he wanted to buy some buzzes.
Yeah.
I told him, I was like, dude, it wants my bank account. Like, it wants to connect directly to my bank account, which I get. The reason for that is so that it's quicker and safer technically than them using PayPal or something, less fees.
Right.
But I don't want to link my bank account to a knife sale website.
Yeah.
That was my drawback to it. You know, I'm very like, I'll link a credit card, but I'm not linking my bank account.
Do you know what they take as far as
7%? Like, it's not them I don't trust. It's like their server or whatever. I don't give my bank account to anything. I use a credit card for anything I possibly can, because if somebody gets a hold of it, I can just, I can cancel it, and then I can say it wasn't me, and they'll just remove the charges.
Yeah.
But if somebody takes all my money out of my bank account, I'm fucked. I'm not getting that shit back. So I don't know. That's the only reason I don't use them. I think they're great people, and maybe they have a different option now. I don't even know. That was early on. And I don't personally sell knives that way. Like, I'm lucky because of the channel. You guys come to me and say, I want this, I want that, or I remember. Like, I have a pretty good memory. I can remember who wanted something, and then I'll hit them up and be like, did you still want that or whatever? And I have a couple people who buy a shit ton of stuff off me. So it's easier for me to sell. So I don't usually hold on to anything too long. And I also don't try to get what I paid or more. I usually always take a loss.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever sold anything and made money.
I guess I make some of that back by selling like stuff that was sent to me for review or whatever.
Right.
Those are usually less expensive though, but EDC for fun, what up? Just disregard anything I say. All right, the real Ian. He's probably sipping on something. Just got the blackout pyrite warning used once, and coating blade came off on the top corner. Jesus. Yeah, well, I mean, what do you expect? It's a $40 knife. I mean, they sell those for $50 or whatever. Like,
it's a great $50 knife, man. I love mine.
A $200 Jack Wolf. What's that? Oh shit! I'm 10 minutes behind again. A bolster lock Jack Wolf would be insane just because he would make some locking knives. Doesn't mean he would stop making slip joints. I agree, but it would mean he would stop making it for that month. Could you imagine somebody like dropping a Pena like bolster lock model month after month? Like, I don't know. It feels different with slip joint somehow, but like, imagine if we dropped the knife every month.
Yeah, the pace that he does it is wild. I
guess we kind of do, actually.
Not really.
But it's not like, we don't do it like month. We do like, we dropped 3 things in April, didn't we? Or March, May. The Mash V2s, the Ponies, and the Buzz all came in the same month. But yeah, he's like prolific with that shit.
Yeah.
He would make a killing with a budget line. Yeah, I've talked to him about that on the lives. It's like a game of what materials can he put into it and how much does he save? Because like, if he does the same build, which is what he wants, that quality, he's not gonna accept less quality. So if he slaps G10 on this or goes full tie and uses 14C or something, how much less would it really be? Instead of a $300 knife, it's $250, $200. That's not really budget. And now you're paying $200 for 14C. Nobody's going to accept that. So the question is, what's the baseline on this knife? Like, without the scales, you know,
he'd have to do like a thing that Pena did recently with that G10 slip joint.
Yeah, it's just like full G10, right?
Yeah,
With a steel liner.
Yep, no
And
liners.
there's no way that quality meets the same.
Right.
I don't think he could do that with this. So I don't know. I'm really curious. I mean, he's a business. He's a good businessman. Like, he's going to do what makes him money. So if you guys say you want locking knives, he's going to fucking make locking knives. Like, it's going to happen. If that's the feedback he's gotten. If you guys say you want a budget line, he's going to make that happen at some point. So you just got to be outspoken. Like he does. He watches the market, and that's what he does. Like, he saw my Carta was a dog, so he slowly got rid of it. Now it's gone.
I'm bummed about that. But I get it.
I forget the guy's name, but he's a good dude. I think it might be two guys or a group, but yeah, good people own the NAF sale. Can see Jack Wolf doing a lockback, sticking with the traditional vibe, but honestly, Finch is already doing traditional style locking knives. Yeah, but Finch is doing it at a low tier. Like, my biggest issue with Finch is they're not premium. They look like it, but they're not premium. They're $150 and they have steel bolsters. It kills it for me because
it'd be interesting to see them dabble in something nicer.
Dude, if they took the Holiday or the 1929.
That's my favorite model there.
If they made that with titanium instead, like titanium and camo carbon, and call it, Magna Cut or M390, whatever.
Yeah.
That would be a dope ass knife.
Yeah.
But, to be as productive as they are, they can't do that. You know how much that would cost to do? It's the same thing we run into, dude. We can't do a stout V2 order every month.
Right.
But we can do Growler V2. We can do ponies. We can do this because we're doing things that don't cost as much. And we're trying to find that balance of price to, I do think they could give you more. Like, if you can get S90B and tie and camo carbon for under 200, I don't know why they can't bump things up a little bit.
Rochambeau said they did a buffalo tooth and jig tie.
Yeah, they did do that. I handled that. It was still kind of.
Is QSP their OEM?
It was for the longest time. They did, I think, exclusively with them. They did some with Best Tech early on. So I don't know if they've done any other changes. It's been a while since I paid attention.
Yeah.
Troy says you're making me blush. Oh, was that when I was talking about how he makes knives better?
Yeah.
I'm just sucking up, dude.
Finch logo in the handle ruins it. Yeah, I'm kind of back and forth on their glow logo in the handle.
Under 100, I consider budget, maybe 70. Yeah, I've always been a under 100 is budget guy for me. So, like, the Pony Stout is clearly a budget knife. And I mean, even at White Mountain, you get it for $68 with Lefty 10 or whatever code. I think $68 is as budget as, like, do you want a good knife? Then I think that's a good price range. If you want just a knife, then you can get knives for $40, $50 from CJRB, but are they good? They're going to have proud liners. They're going to have some, little issues here and there. They're not going to be consistent. It's just the nature of making a knife that cheap. Would a bug out be considered a budget? No. A bug out's like $200 now. Fuck that.
What do you think about that new Benchmade?
Fuck that.
The
immunity?
Yeah.
I handled it at Blade Show last year. I liked it.
Oh, did you?
But how much is it? 300 bones?
It's like 270, 280.
I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Aluminum handles and what is it? Like 154?
No, I think it's like M. Isn't it M4?
M?
It's M.
Tori, he's dropping Lefty Dons tomorrow. Lefty Dons dropping. I highly recommend you get one of those. I'm pretty sure they'll be semi-available. Like, you'll be able to get on there, order. Shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, it's M4.
I can delete the post if you want to handle it through PayPal. Oh, you guys are talking about a knife. Okay, never mind. The Dawn, yeah, dude, I love the Dawn. I had one for a while. I ended up selling it. Same reason as everything. I just wasn't carrying it. But there's no reason. Like, it's amazing. How about a budget knife with S90V and tie? Yeah, dude, we would love to do that, but the best we can do is like 175 on that. That's what we're pushing for. BM, meh, and too much dollar. Yeah, they're becoming, yep, Circle of Knife. They're becoming too much. I agree. Speaking of Circle of Knife, the giveaway tonight, I got a couple cool things for you guys. Shout out to Olight for sending stuff every month. This one is the Rubato 2. So let's see. Chris Cole says nip. You mean the 175? The nip and the new, we're doing a titanium S90 pony stout too. They should both be around the same price point. 175, 185, something like that, retail. Here's the Rubato 2 from O Knife. Good. I mean, it's solid. It's got that what's it called? Ply carbon fiber, aka dog shit carbon fiber, but it's still good. It's got a decent detent, nice sheep's foot blade.
Does Kaiser make those?
Yeah. I wish it had the clutch lock, but it doesn't. Spring is like, I mean, I can fail it, but it has a good click when you flick it. I like it. So that's the Rubato 2, which reminds me, I got this new O knife and I showed you guys, but this is the Borzoi, and this is a fucking hidden gem.
The Borzoi? The fuck?
Yeah, it's this little front flipper. It's like $50 on O-Buy's website. Steel liner or frame lock, but it weighs 2.5 ounces, so it doesn't really need to be tie. But for $50, this thing's a banger.
What's the blade length on it? It looks kind of long.
3 1/4. No, 3.1 maybe.
That's cool.
Ish, maybe just over 3. So it's not.
Yeah,
it's really good. I mean, for $50.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So that's on O-Buy. You can use my code LC10 over there. But anyway, we got the Rubato 2, and then there's this pen company. They sent me a couple pens. This one's it's the Bolt Action pen. It's from a company called Inventory. They're actually out of LA. They make these in the States. So this is their stainless steel PVD Bolt Action pen. It's got good action on it. It's got a little more of a U shape on the bolt situation.
Yeah.
But not as bad as like Bastion. I hate how theirs is. This works really well. The only thing I don't like is the thing at the top here.
What's going on there?
It's their logo. It has like an eye on it, and it's like it looks like a fucking coin. I don't know. I hate it.
What's
That's
this
the only
company
thing
called?
I don't like. Otherwise, it's really nice, good size, all that good stuff. So
What's the company called?
Inventory, Inventery. They made sure to tell me that because I think most people will probably mispronounce it. Inventory. This Rubato comes with a coin too that's in here. So you guys will get both of those items if you win. And I also have a giveaway running on Instagram right now if you guys are interested. It's a left-handed Vero Synapse and a fulcrum. So if you're lefty or know a lefty and you want to get them a knife, go follow me on Instagram and enter that giveaway. And some extra scales too. But yeah, they're made in LA.
That's cool.
According to them, anyway.
They look cool.
So we'll give that away whenever we get to it. Bionic, sorry. He says, I have a bolt action pen from Olight. Love it. Yeah, the mini one is awesome. I just got one of those in. Oh yeah. Loot 10 Tex. Mark, he got his, or Kubi's shipping him his prototypes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they look sick. It's called the Clydesdale. I don't know if you've seen his model, but it's really cool.
I think I saw it on Instagram. It looked awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how those came out.
Is it going to be a collab, or are you doing it under your own thing?
I think he's doing it himself.
I guess hence the prototype, huh?
Yeah, I think he was planning on doing a pre-order or something.
Nice.
I think that's a great move. Honestly, if anybody here is trying to start their own thing, if you need to do a pre-order, Kubi, I think, is a great partner for that because their prototypes are affordable. You can get 2 prototypes for like $500. And that, I mean, unless you're doing crazy shit or whatever, but $500, and then their pricing is affordable. So you can make a good knife that costs $120, $150 and do a pre-order, and you're not going to be like on the hook for some crazy amount if shit goes wrong or whatever. You know, like with the Stout, we were pretty nervous because, like, you know, the minimum I think was $300, and at that price, I mean, it was a lot of money that we had to come up with.
Yeah.
You guys fucking came through big time, but like, had that not happened, you know, so I think Kubi's a good way to start with that. Clydesdale is under me. Yeah, there you go. So that means you have some other models going to OEMs, licensed stuff, because that'd be cool. Do you have to provide a CAD file for the proto? No. Colin he's learning CAD right now. How's that going?
Good.
Good.
I got the most of the premium pony kind of built out.
Oh, sweet.
But it's like, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, we have since, you know, up to this point just been doing, I work in like these 2D programs, and you know, you can work out a lot of the details using those programs.
Do you have, I mean, I could show them one. Do we have one in that folder, or is that not something you want to show people? Or?
Yeah, show somebody or show it. I don't know if I have the
you probably have one in there. Probably don't want to show. Do I want to show the F ball? Or should we wait on that? We should probably wait on that.
Oh yeah, we should.
That's the one I knew was in there.
Like the growler. Let's see if I.
Oh, here, the nip. So yes, All right, so here's an example, guys. This is what Colin is very detailed with it. He just doesn't, now he's learning CAD, but he didn't do CAD before. Can you see the whole thing or just like a side?
Yeah, you can see the whole thing.
So he does these sort of breakdowns, or you can explain it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I'm doing this in Adobe Illustrator, and you can, I do the kind of design exploration in Illustrator, meaning like, you kind of design it. I design it open, and then I'll, pivot it closed, and then usually like something's fucked up, like the, blades coming out the bottom or whatever, and then you got to make these adjustments, and it's kind of this back and forth of like, opening it, closing it, um, even making sure like the detent ball stays on the tang of the blade as you do that. Like sometimes you'll come up with a design and then you realize as you close it, where the detent ball has to be, it has to like go off the blade and then come back on the blade, which is fucking annoying. And then you have to like make changes in the choil or whatever, So you get all those details dialed in, and then I'll do on what you see on the right there is just a rendering I do in Photoshop. And that's where I kind of play around with the, if we do like milling or contouring on the handles or whatever, I kind of play with that in Photoshop. And then we hand this off to the OEM, and they're usually, they have to then make the CAD based off this, but you can import those Illustrator files into CAD, or just trace them and start over.
They always have to make their own changes based on their machines and their production and all that shit.
Yeah.
But he gets pretty detailed. But honestly, dude, I know people who have handed in napkin drawings or like really good sketches or whatever.
Yeah.
Some OEMs, you might have to pay them a little bit of time to do CAD work. Some will just do it. I think a lot of them prefer it because they're going to have to tweak it anyway. And then they can adjust things to their production, how they like to do things. But that's how we do it until now. And now Colin's learning CAD. So I'm guessing once he gets comfortable with that, we'll start handing them CAD files to make it easy. And so we literally, because a lot of times, like we showed you those button locks earlier, a lot of times there's things that are hard to translate. They're like they get lost in translation with the OEM, and it's kind of frustrating, And then we get prototypes like that where they don't even have a spot to put the clip on the right side.
Yeah.
Like, we spent money on those prototypes. They weren't free, I think it was like $1,600, and we literally have no right-handed ones.
Yeah.
So if he could have done that in CAD, and it like maybe he can't do the whole button lock mechanism because he's not an engineer, but like he could have done the frame and added the clip, or let's say we get the file back and it doesn't have what we want. He can take their file and tweak it and show them what we want.
Yeah.
Where until now we have to kind of like tell them, or he has to do like a 2D like update drawing, and then it's kind of like back and forth, and then we hope that they did what we said, and it's like, did they? I don't know, it's like, I don't know. And I think once you can do CAD, dude, we can maybe invest in a 3D printer.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
And then you can
like protos.
Yeah, or maybe somebody we know has one, we can have them print it.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be little things maybe we can figure out before ever even moving on, because we rely heavily on our critiques on prototypes. Like we always change a lot of shit,
Yeah.
So it'd be good to get that to as narrow a window as possible. And I think we've gotten better at that, dude. Like the pony stout, we barely made a change. I don't even know if we made one. The Growler V2, we barely made, the only changes we made were a little bit more access to the lock bar. And then we had to make a little bit of a structural change because we noticed there was a little bit of flex.
Yep.
But that was close, barely it. So Anyway, yes, you can just send like napkin drawings to some OEMs. But if you hit up Riot, they're going to want a CAD file. They're the only ones so far that like had to have a CAD file. And then we didn't even use them. So
Knife Nut. That's basically like he was asking about the detent ball placement. Like I try to put it so it breaks as early as possible while still staying on the blade tang as you open and close it. So usually it's like the closer, kind of closer to the front of the knife, it'll break earlier. But then you also run the risk of it like coming close to the edge of the tang as it closes. So just one of those things you got to kind of pivot it back and forth, and yeah, we'll probably sell some of these.
Yo,
actually, no, these are Kaiser's, I guess. Huh? No, these are ours. We paid for them.
We fucking paid for them. So I want to talk to them first, I guess. First, I want to make sure that they want it. Like,
yeah,
I signed that thing today, but I don't know. Like, they didn't. It wasn't filled out.
Right.
So that's on them if they want to or not. But yeah, I would assume we could sell some of those because I'd like to recoup some of that money. But yeah, Breaking Point. I would love to see that design. He says he bought a MASH V2 because it looks just like the knife he drew 2 years ago or something. I'd love to see that just to see if it is that close, because I've had the same thing happen. I drew a knife and it ended up looking just like not just like, but very close to the EDC Ronin. It wasn't that close. I don't know if you remember that one. That crazy, the crazy Tanto one I drew like way back.
Oh yeah,
fucking terrible. And I was like, this looks just like a Strix, so we can't do it.
Yeah, that's right.
The VDK Strix or whatever. We still got to do the fucking backlock, dude.
I know, man. I mean, we have a lot of the design work done. I think we couldn't land on something we both liked, so we just kind of put it aside.
Well, it was because there was something that couldn't work that was pissing me off. Was it the blade shape or something you couldn't do because it was going to fuck up something with the backlock?
Yeah.
I think it was the blade shape or something.
It had something to do with the blade shape.
Because of how it sits into the handle.
Yeah.
Maybe that's one you can try to do in CAD to try to like get it figured out. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you can see in Illustrator too. You can tell if the blade's going to like contact anything. Yeah. I think we would just need to redesign the handle. It's because like the backlock mechanism like takes up so much room along the spine. Like it's harder to design a backlock than it is to design just a liner lock.
Oh, I meant to ask you, dude, because I've been wearing contacts. Do you wear contacts?
Yeah.
Do you like them?
Yeah, I love them.
Do you use dailies or do you have like
dailies?
Which ones you got?
I forget the brand. It's whatever they like. And I've switched brands like a few times.
Okay.
I feel like every time I go get a new prescription, they're like, "Here, try this one," and I'll try it. I'm like, "Yeah, it feels great." So they just
the one they gave me was BioTrue.
That sounds familiar.
It's like 78% water or something.
Yeah,
which is crazy. But somebody sent me something today. Apparently, there's like a study that shows there's some kind of chemicals that cause cancer in contacts or some shit. And they tested 3 kinds, and I don't know.
Well, I'm sure
everything does.
Everything does.
But I'm like, dude, I just started wearing them, and they're a lifesaver. So I don't think I'm gonna stop because of that. But if there's like a good reason, I could always ask your eye doctor, like if there's any issues with them or whatever. But anyway, I bought. Do you wear them multiple times?
Hell no, dude. I'd throw them away every night.
We talked about this the other night. These guys, fucking knuckleheads, wear them for weeks.
That's crazy, man. They get.
I guess it saves you money, but like, you can get a year's supply for, like I think after the rebate, it's gonna be like $250 for me.
Yeah.
Like that is not worth. Like even if it was $1,000 a year, what? Like you can use like your health account or whatever. I don't know. It just seems dumb to me.
Yeah, dude. Throw them away every day.
I did actually though. After that, I'll confess, I wore a set for 4 days because I ran out of trials, and somehow they have like a shortage of this version or this brand and this model because like I'm still waiting for my year's supply to come that I ordered like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Supposed to ship on the 27th, and then they gave me like 5 trials of each eye. And I loved it. And I'm like, you're going to just make me go back to glasses now? And so I went back. They gave me another set of trials, but it's only 5 days each time. And like early on, you're learning. So like, I ripped one and then So, I lost the set right there. I ended up ordering a month's supply on nextdaycontacts.com. I spent I don't know what I spent. $100, maybe it was like $80 or something to get a month's supply. Cause I'm like, fuck that, but they're still dicking around trying to get me more trials and shit. And I'm
That's
like,
so weird, dude. I've never had issues with like ordering them.
It seems dumb, right?
Yeah.
But this Next Day Contacts had them. So I'm like, what, can you just order from them? Like I literally got them the next day. It was awesome.
That's good to know.
So I guess if I have to, I'll keep doing that. I mean, it was only like $80, like whatever. But
yeah, dude, I love dailies, man.
So good. But I bought this thing. So I'm like my mom calls me accessory guy. And obviously I'm in the EDC world. But I started doing research, and with dailies, you can't get many accessories because like you're not putting them in a case, you're not cleaning them.
Right.
So I researched, I Googled like contacts accessories. I was a little over the top about it. And there was like a couple things that came up, right? Eye drops. So I got like a bunch of different re-wetting drops, which they're fucking great. Do you use them often, or are you just like?
I hardly ever use eye drops.
So you're just so used to it, you don't need them, or?
I guess so. I mean, like if I'll wear them all day, and then like usually around sometime in the evening, they'll start to feel kind of dry, and I'll just take them out and put my glasses on. Like I'll oftentimes just have glasses on in the evenings.
Yeah,
but
I usually just keep them in but I don't put them in usually. If I work at home, it's like I put them in at like lunch.
Yeah, same. I'll put them in at lunch. I'll usually normally I'd have them out by now. But
yeah. I don't take them out till I actually go to bed. But maybe I'll start. I just hate glasses. And honestly, since I started wearing these, the glasses feel weird. Like it's not as, I think it takes a little bit to get used to that.
Yeah, it's hard to go back and forth. I'll get this like fisheye thing.
Yeah. Okay, so that's normal?
Yeah, that's very normal. And like if you only wear your glasses for like a few days, you'll just get used to it, and you won't notice the fishbowl thing.
Right.
But
okay, that's good.
Switch off every day.
But yeah, so they had eye drops, and then they had these little. I didn't buy them, but they had these little things to put contacts in and out of your eye.
Oh.
They're like little silicone sticks. You just like put it on, it suctions to it kind of, and then you just.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And I'm guessing you can use it to kind of pull it out of your eye. That's what I would maybe use it for, is getting them out.
Yeah.
Getting them in is pretty easy. It's just annoying, like keeping your finger dry, and then.
Yeah.
You gotta because the first time I try to put it in, every time my finger's too wet and it sticks to it. It won't like fucking. Yeah. But it took me like 20 minutes to get them in at first and a while to get them out. Now I do it, it takes me like a minute or two. I'm getting pretty good at it. But I've seen some different techniques. Do you have like a technique, or do you do the whole like drag your eye up, put it in thing?
I just like pinch it. If I take, it's super quick. Or I just
Taking
put it
them
on my.
out?
Yeah, to take them out, I just like pinch them and throw them away. But like to put them in, I guess I just put it on the end of my finger and just.
So you don't hold your other eye like up?
No, I guess I pull it down.
So maybe after a while your eye doesn't flinch anymore or something.
Yeah, I don't really flinch. I mean,
Yeah.
I hate touching my eye still, but I'm just so used to it at this point.
The pinch out, I haven't figured that out. How do you
just literally like, just kind of try to touch the edges of it, I guess, and like pinch, pops right out. How do you usually do it?
So I kind of like hold the one eye. This is what they taught me. You like drag your eyelid up so that you're not getting your lashes in the way or whatever. And then you just kind of put your finger on your eye and kind of you just kind of drag it down so it kind of wrinkles off your eye. And then for me, I do it like twice, kind of hard, and then it just kind of starts coming out, and then I just grab it and chuck it. Takes a couple of seconds. But I bought that thing. If you guys saw the stream, I think it was last year or the week before. Oh, you just got it out?
Yeah.
I totally missed it, too. I wasn't paying attention.
There.
Damn, dude. You got skills.
Doing this shit for like 10 years, man.
Yeah, dude. I could never... Like, at this point, I would not be able to get it out and back in 30 seconds. But I found a dispenser. And I bought it, and it's actually fucking awesome. So it's on my wall in the bathroom, and you can put left, right in. You can put in like a month's worth, and then you just like pull down a little bit and tear it off, and you can take a left and a right, and that way you don't have to have them like stacked in your bathroom or wherever. Like
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's actually pretty sick. Took me a minute to get it installed, but once I did, dude, I was like, sick.
Yeah, I have no like sense of organization for my contacts. They're just stacked up in my bathroom somewhere.
Yeah. That's what I didn't want. So I think I'm just going to keep them all like in a closet somewhere, and then I'll just fill up that thing. But here, I'll show you. I showed it on the stream last time, but I don't think anybody will mind. There we go. Daily contacts organizer. Literally had that shit saved. They have a couple versions, but this is the one I got. It's $50 or whatever.
Oh, shit.
And you literally just fill the bitch up with contacts and pull them out.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And the cool part is the top holds your glasses.
Oh, nice.
So you can like put them in there, put your lenses on, and then when you're done, throw them away, grab your lenses or your glasses. They have cheaper ones too that are bigger, but they like go down the side, but they hold like 6 or 8 weeks. So
yep.
This is more of just storage, I think, but you can still like tear them off the side, but it doesn't separate left, right. You have to like stack them all together in here and then put left, right on the side.
Right.
So I don't know. Anyway, I know people don't care, but I think they're kind of cool. Let me show you the little things I was talking about, though.
The little grabber things?
Yeah, they're just these little contact remover tool. Here you go.
Oh my god.
So they're just like little, I guess they're just like little suction cups or something. I'm wondering how it would get it out.
You ordered this?
No.
Oh.
I was thinking about it. Should I get one?
Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, they're $10. Why not?
The only other thing I want, well, this one, hard contact lens remover. Ultra contact lens. I wonder who wears hard contact? Like, I guess
such a old school thing, man. Like, if your vision's bad enough, you might have to wear.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe if you have like progressive or something. This is a lens remover and inserter pack of 6. Optawan sounds kind of cool. I would just worry about, you got to keep it clean, kind of. because you're putting it in your fucking eye, right?
Yeah, it just seems like that would complicate things way more
This
than
just seems hard. Maybe to get it in, it would make sense.
Dude, you'll get used to just popping that sucker out.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I just thought it'd be cool to try this. Look, they have like a little fucking tweezer. That seems crazy, dude. I don't want that in my eye, you know?
Yeah, fuck that.
But yeah, for me, the sanitary part is what I think. Oh my God.
No way.
So you stand it up.
That's insane, dude. That's $300. The hell is that?
You put it on there. It spins?
What?
That seems dangerous almost. Because you're jabbing your eye into it, right?
That's crazy, dude.
Should I get one of these? I kind of want one.
It's $300, dude. There's no.
Why is it $300? And you gotta grab both your eyes while you do it, or grab both your lids.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's crazy. What I want is a little dropper or something. Cause, oh wait, is that it? I want like a little dropper so I can put a drop into the lens before I put it on. Ben was telling me, he's like, a trick is to put a drop of like, he's like, you could use the solution or what, you can just use what's in the little thing that your lens is in. Put a drop in the lens before you put it on your eye because it's like nice and soothing.
Yeah.
And it keeps it from drying out as quick. But every time I try that, so every day I try to hold my lens up, and I put a drop in, it fills up the whole fucking lens, and I go to put it in my eye, and it just droops down and leaks out. So I'm like, it needs to be a little drop, but I don't have the skill to do that with the fucking plastic container. So I was thinking about getting like a little eyedropper thing to do that with. But then you got to keep that clean. So it's like, I don't know. Divo dry eyes prototype coming soon.
I don't like wash my hands every time I take mine in or out necessarily.
I do.
Because
I don't want to. You're putting your finger in your eye.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what's it gonna? As long as you even like shoved it up your ass or something, you're not gonna get like pink eye or anything, you know.
I have a toddler.
That's true. You're constantly covered in shit, I'm assuming.
No. But
yeah, I mean, I'll like if I'm thinking about it, I'll wash my hands. But I think
I try to wash it beforehand every time because usually I'm in the bathroom, so I'm taking a piss or
yeah.
I'm not like gung ho about like every time I take a piss, I gotta wash my hands thoroughly. But like when it comes to sticking my finger in my eye, I'm pretty good about it.
It's fair.
But anyway, yeah, they're a fucking game changer, dude. It's just like I feel normal. I hated glasses, man. Like, and not because I didn't like looking out of them. It's because of I fucking apparently shed stuff because like they would just be covered in like white specks and shit, and then hairs, and I got dogs, and then I try to clean them, but like, you're supposed to only clean them with something on it, like wet. So like, I didn't always do that. So I'd fucking scratch the lenses. I bought like 4 pairs of glasses in a year because I would scratch them so much that I'd see that, and that would bug me.
Yep.
And then in the summer, dude, when you're like, they fog up. And then like with COVID, it was the worst.
Oh, the worst was masks, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking could not stand wearing masks and glasses. It's horrible. Yeah. But yeah, contacts are fucking game changer. I've gone through like periods where I just like ran out of contacts and I couldn't, because you have to get your prescription updated every year, or you can't just order contacts. You have to have like a fresh prescription every year to order contacts.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean,
gotcha.
Yeah, if you go through like 1-800 contacts they'll make sure that you have an updated prescription within the past year. So, anyways, I've let that lapse, and I've had to like wear glasses for a month or something, and it sucked. I hated it.
Oh, because you couldn't, because eye doctors are like fucking booked for some reason.
Yeah.
That's why I would probably keep an eye on that, but that's why I bought that month's supply. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not waiting.
Keeping an eye on those deadlines, dude.
Yeah, you suck at deadlines. You're the worst.
I'm just not an organized person at all.
We paid $900 to fucking Atlanta for nothing.
Well, I hope they're happy.
Dude,
I hope one day that we'll have.
You paid for it anyway, because you just have to listen to me fucking bitch about it whenever you bring it up. I fucking hate that business license bullshit, dude.
I agree with you, dude. I hate it too, and it's stupid because we don't really do anything out of here. But
they're not gonna fucking do anything. What are they gonna do? Shut down your house?
One day there's gonna be an instance where we need to show our updated business license to prove something, and you're gonna be like, "Thank God, Colin spent that $900 on that business license."
Yeah. Maybe it'll come in handy at Blade Show or something.
Might. You never know.
Which reminds me, I don't know if we should update the website for that or just use your address. But
I guess we could just use my address.
Yeah, we'll see it. We might even have it in there already from last year, but I'm not sure.
I don't think
we already paid Georgia sales tax, so it's easy for us. We don't need a temporary license or any of that dumb shit. You can't put time constraints on an artist. Tell them to fuck off, Kevin.
Thank you, Kyle.
I don't put deadlines on him for design stuff.
That's true.
But when he's
in
charge of the Atlanta business license.
I don't need to be in charge of any of the business stuff.
Yeah, right.
Or like I was the one that was emailing Blade Show first.
Oh God, yeah.
That didn't go well.
No, we missed. What did we miss? What was the one we missed?
I think we missed the Blade. I think it was Texas, which we didn't end up going to anyways. But
that might have been it. We missed Texas. We missed the deadline or whatever. But then I emailed them and got on a list, and then we got in, and then we didn't end up going because we didn't have any fucking knives. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm pumped about Blade Show Atlanta, dude. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, there's like 80 million people going to that.
Fuck yeah.
And companies and everything. It's gonna be crazy.
I think we got a good location too.
Yeah. The booth. I had like 3 questions about that. I forget who hit me up. I forget who it was. It was another company. They were like, "You got a booth?" I was like, "No."
I mean, that's just what we had last year on the post. So
did we really?
Yeah, I used the same file. I looked back on our Instagram. Actually, it said booth, whatever it was.
Oh, whatever. It is a booth.
It doesn't fucking matter. It's
we turn it into a booth.
Yeah, exactly.
With our unmistakable banner. How many of you guys are going to Blade Show? And if you do, are you coming to our table to buy something? Come hang out. We got a bunch of shit.
Is anybody aiming for? I think there's going to be mini Koenig Ariuses there.
The minis? I'm on their list for that.
Oh shit! Well, you should Like you bought one?
Like they did sort of a pre-order list. You didn't pay anything, but like it's a reserve or whatever.
Right.
I'm on that. So whenever they make them, they said it would be soon.
I saw they on their Instagram or something. They posted that they're starting to ship some out, I think.
Yep. I'm sure they'll sell a bunch at Blade Show though.
I really fucking want one of those. That
Yeah,
might be,
you probably would love the mini.
yeah. If they have any there, that's what I'm going to try to get. But you know, I don't think Oz is going to be there this year.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure I saw that they weren't on the.
That seems crazy. So do vendors use their own data for payments at Blade Show, or do they get it through the venue? What do you mean by data? Oh, like internet? We had to pay for internet, but you can try to just use their shitty Wi-Fi. If that's what you mean. Yeah, I know they're doing their own show in the fall, but that doesn't mean I guess they make a lot of knives for it. I don't know. I totally thought they were going to be there.
Yeah, they're not. Their name isn't on the exhibitor list.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, their thing sounds cool, but like,
is that the
syndicate or whatever?
Maker syndicate thing or whatever?
Yeah. Which is cool, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Professional artists have deadlines all the time. Yeah.
True. I'm a graphic designer in real life. I'm well aware.
But you guys miss deadlines all the time, don't you?
Oh, constantly.
Can't get time off. Yeah, it sucks. Oz is doing their own show. Yeah. Yeah. We should start our own show called the Designer Syndicate.
I'm sure that would go over real well.
Only boutique brands can come.
Only Chinese OEM knives.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be Chinese, just OEM'd.
Just OEM knives. Hey, what's up, Brian?
So their internet is $200 fucking dollars. We paid $195 for internet. And then they send you a fucking generic password. So is everybody on the same one? Paid $200 for a password to better internet? Like, seems really weird, right? Because that password gets out and then...
You're sure everyone has the same password?
Do you think we got the coolest password or something?
I didn't see what the password was.
Yeah, well, look at your email. You're the worst, dude. You probably have like 800 inbox right now. I can't stand that. I have 3. Like, I clear everything out and just keep the shit that I need to get done.
I saw that you stopped deleting all the info.
What?
Divo knives. You stopped deleting all the emails.
I delete them. Maybe you got your own. Maybe it's just keeping your inbox the way you like it. I don't know.
It might be, dude. I have like 8.
Oh, wait. Are you on your MacBook?
Yeah.
Yeah, my MacBook, dude, it does not update to what my phone is at. I use my phone for all that.
Oh, I see.
Which is dumb. Does anybody know how to fucking have it, like, link? Because it sucks that my phone does not link with my MacBook on emails. So I go to my email on my MacBook and I have 1,500 inbox. And I'm like, what? I have 3 on my phone.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, no, it's almost that bad, Kyle. Yeah, it's almost like password 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Brian, are you bummed about the Lakers, man?
But yeah, we could ask the table next to us, but I think etiquette-wise, that's fucked up. I don't know. But anyway, we wanted internet because we hope to sell a decent number of stuff. And last year we didn't have really anything to sell. We sold some prototypes. And Blade West, they just had good internet, right? They just had good service.
Yeah. We certainly didn't buy anything. And
yeah.
we had our little card reader thing there, I think, right?
Yep.
Sold a bunch of stuff.
That's what we used.
I pulled an all-nighter and the Lakers got eliminated.
Yeah, it's $195, dude. Think about how many people pay it. Like, fucked up. And I'm sure we'll get there and like one of us will have perfect service. But I kind of recall last year it was dog shit. Like, we didn't get very good service. But this time we're closer to the front, so it might be.
That's true. That could help.
Well, now it doesn't matter because we got the Wi-Fi.
Didn't we just steal Wi-Fi?
No, we were gonna share it with Jake last year, but then they never got it. We never got it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Did you look and see who our neighbors are this year?
No, did you?
No.
Let's go check. Blade show here. I'll pull it up. So we're at 7 double D or D10 Divo.
Oh, yeah.
Floor plan. All right. So, can I make this bigger? Yes, I can. You can't see it now, though, can you?
Nah, bruh.
Oh, there it is. All right. So, as I understand it, this is the front, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are, which one's zoom on this fucking thing? Control, FN, shift. There, control, dumbass. So here's double D. We have an end table. We paid extra for that. It was like $25. So we're right here, right?
Yep, that's us.
So we only have one neighbor then, unless you count that, but it would be 7 double C. So let's go back to the exhibitor list. You can probably search by location, right?
You can, yeah.
Search by location. 7cc. Vulcan Tactical.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Vulcan.
And then, all right, so hold on, let's see. So it would
What about,
be
behind us?
7A would be the other one?
Yeah.
Across the aisle. 7A Dunlap Custom Knives. Is that Corey?
Oh shit, I bet it is.
You think so?
Dunlap?
Can't click on a link or anything. GTC Knives. Is that, what's his name? Oh, it's 17. Let's see. Dunlap.
Oh, unless it's Jim Dunlap.
Custom Knives. Yeah, because I think his is Corey.
Yeah.
Corey Dunlap Custom Knives. Jim Dunlap is Dunlap Knives. Jim Dunlap Custom Knives. So they all call themselves by their full name.
So it's either Corey or Jim. Jim makes really good slip joints, I think.
You heard of him?
Yeah.
Okay. That'd be cool to check out some slippies.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, that's where we are. Gonna make some videos at Blade Show. Cool. Set up a bunch of Wi-Fi extenders to the door and hide a cell phone outside. Honestly, I bet we'll have like decent internet, but we just didn't want to risk it. We did the same thing with the hotel. Like, we could have just stayed at Collins but he's like 30 minutes away. So we were like, fuck it. We just got a hotel for 2 nights.
Because Blade Show isn't really in Atlanta.
Right. But
It's
it's Atlanta.
Yeah, but
it's in
like,
Marietta, right?
Yeah, I think it's in Marietta or like Smyrna, one of those weird cities up there. And it sucks because people go there and they're like, "Oh, Atlanta sucks." And it's like, no, you didn't go to Atlanta. You went to fucking Smyrna.
Yeah, but that's where the Braves Stadium is. Come on.
Not in Atlanta. Been to a couple games there, though. It's pretty fun. The Battery, they call it.
What, the new stadium?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I drove by it last time.
Yeah.
We were going to eat there, but then we didn't.
It's cool, man. They got like a whole little city around the ballpark, basically.
Oh, dude, here's a knife you'd probably like. The Baby Nessie.
Oh, yeah. I do. I guess that pre-order is still open, isn't it?
Yeah.
I
Use
keep
my link.
Yeah, I keep going back and forth on it. Is there a liner on that show side in the mic card, or is it just solid mic card?
Oh shit, yeah. There is.
There is a liner?
Yeah, but it's thin.
Yeah. I would prefer a liner, I think, there rather than just
Yeah, I didn't even realize it had a thin little liner in there.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I'll probably get one. You like it? It's really good.
Dude, it's fucking awesome. I wish I had the all tie one so I could feel that one out.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I was right-handed, I would probably order one of these. It's you'll love the size, dude. Like,
yep. That looks right up my alley.
What can I compare it to? Here's the Urban.
Oh yeah, a little smaller, huh?
I think it's like the same. Yeah, actually, slightly smaller. Has really good dude. It was meant to be this size and have studs. Like, it's really good. It actually reminds me of the Dapper.
Oh yeah, I love the Dapper.
Yeah, it's just a thick ass blade.
The Dapper?
Yeah,
yeah.
Like fucking pry bar.
Yeah,
this is definitely better.
How much is it? It's like 2 something.
I'll pull it up. We can check it out. Then we can do the giveaway. I should probably get to sleep. Baby Nessie. $259 in micarta, $269 in black micarta with black blade, $279 on the what was I trying to say? $279 on the full tie. I'll grab a link for anybody interested. I think I have one for that. The Lander's dope.
Oh yeah.
The exclusive one.
It's got like contoured G10, doesn't it? I guess it comes with both the Sagaha and the contoured.
Yeah, so it comes with these contoured scales, which is nice.
Yeah.
And then you get the extra Sagaha flat ones. And then it's in M390. And it's like $149.
It's pretty good. I just wish that I guess there are versions out there that are just contoured. There's like the contoured micarta version, right?
Yeah, there's a 14C one, and then I think the Smoky Mountain one in fat carbon is too. But I'm not positive.
Yeah, I like that knife a lot.
Yeah, it's just very basic.
Yeah,
but it works really well.
Did you see? I think Ben has another collab with Savivi.
Yeah, I'm not into that one at all. But
one that has like the tweezers and the. I think it's kind of cool, man.
I'm not into those long kind of spay blades.
Yeah,
it looks like a slut.
It's a spade blade-ish kind of thing. It kind of has a Justin Lundquist vibe to it.
Oh, did you see his thing? He's he's starting a knife brand with Esnix.
Oh no.
Him and Esnix are starting a brand.
Shit.
Daedalus Knife Company or something. They're
Damn.
gonna have a prototype at the show.
That's cool. I didn't realize that. I know he was working on some fixed blades, which look pretty cool actually. It's like a fixed blade version of the Feist, I think.
Yeah, I saw that, I think.
They
I
look
don't know
really
what
good.
they'll have at the show, but they're sharing a table.
Awesome. I didn't realize they were like starting something together.
Yeah, dude, I want one of his fucking. That's one thing I would get at the show is one of his slip joints. That fucking sheep's foot, that Stingray. Oh man,
Yeah.
I've been drooling over those on Instagram.
That
is one thing I would fucking probably buy. I have to handle it because if the spring's soft, I'm out. But
are they
look so good?
They're OEM'd or is he making?
No, these are customs. I'm hoping he does a OEM run with Riot. I'm sure he already has it in the works.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. We can do the giveaway. Custom EDC knives with 2 bones. Hey everyone, how's it going? Sup, dude?
Oh, yo.
Thanks for coming by. He's still got the Warren tack for sale. He's got a sale going for $225 right now. That's stupid price for that. So if you guys have any interest in that knife, I suggest you check it out. I'll pull it up real quick so you guys can see it. I think he has some with he calls it a nightmare grind, like it's a full hollow. Pretty sick. So this is the Warren tack. It's got really nice milling. It's QSP OEM 225 and M390. I think it's M390. 20 CV.
Awesome. Nice. It's a good looking knife.
Nice hollow grind. Dude, 225. That's crazy.
I like that milling too.
And the full hollow is 300. That's still really good.
Yeah.
And he does that himself.
Oh, shit.
So it's basically a regrind. $300. That's crazy. And he has afterpay.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to beat. I had one. I pre-ordered one. I really liked it. It just, the detent was a little too strong for it to be left hand. Like the prototype I could flick lefty just happens sometimes. Like the baby Nesty here, I can flick left-handed no problem.
Yep.
It binds up a little bit, but it's really good. Oh, one thing I wanted to say was the clip's a little tight. But I told them about that.
You know when they're actually dropping?
Probably like end of the year. Usually when they do pre-orders, it's because they're going to raise the funds, not because they already have it in the works.
Yeah.
Which reminds me to bitch about the barley.
Oh yeah.
I've been bugging them about it just because I want that fucking knife to come out, and I've had so many questions, which technically is our fault because like we showed it off.
True.
Imagine if we had to sit on that.
Oh yeah.
If we sat on that for, I mean, it's literally been 6 months at this point.
Yeah. Well, we'll have them at Blade Show at our table.
True.
Come check them out.
Yeah. And if you like them, you can go right to Urban EC and bug the shit out of them and say, when's this pre-order coming? Because they still have to do the pre-order. And then, so it's going to be like fucking 3 years before these knives ever, from when we started.
Yeah, totally.
So we're going to have to do our own slip joint.
Well, we got
just so we can control it, you know.
We'll have the nip slip.
Oh, right. Yeah, how's that coming along? I haven't even seen it yet.
Pretty good. I mean, I got most of the stuff kind of worked out on it.
Yeah, the nip slip's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, I just have been distracted by other stuff, but it'll be ready soon.
Yeah, you got a whole list of shit.
I do.
Oh, I did ask Riot about pens, and they can do pens. They asked for a file, though. Can you do that?
A CAD file?
Would that be a little easier, like working on a pen first?
Might be, actually.
Why don't you give that a shot? I mean, it doesn't have to be like a rush. Just maybe we could, because I feel like Riot is a company I know has made good pens. So like, that's a good, and if it's a good little project for you to like get some experience with CAD, that'd be cool, right?
Yeah, totally.
All right. 3 years, Leon Jones. Yeah, but we didn't do a pre-order for it. I mean, they're gonna, but that won't take 3 years. That'll take 6 months or whatever. But we started that. When did we reach out to them about the barley? I mean, that had to have been last April or so.
Yeah.
It was probably right around the time we did the stout pre-order, because that's when we started doing all this shit.
Yeah.
So maybe it was like a year ago.
It was probably a year ago.
And we've had the prototypes for 6 months. And I've been fucking showing them off. I made videos. I passed them around. People fucking want them. I mean,
dude, it's gonna be popular. I think.
I think so. As long as they, eventually do it, then. Plus, slip joints are hot right now.
True.
But they have Brandon's knife. They're doing first.
Brandon's knife.
Brandon, Everyday Minimalist.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you see that one?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the barley, I think it's perfect for the new slip joint guy who wants to try, because it has the choil.
Choil.
You literally can't close it on yourself. I mean, I've tried and I can't.
Yeah.
Your finger literally blocks it. So you can cut cardboard and everything just holding the choil. It works great.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Dude, the plain tie one, the action on that one is like, it's actually perfect. That one's a little too light on the spring. It's still good. It's just.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. We don't know how much it is.
Not a clue.
I'm hoping it's like, it can't be more than like what they're doing on these baby now. Like, it can't be more than like $239, or my guess is it's going to be $239, and they'll do the pre-order for like I don't know, maybe $199 would be perfect for that knife.
Yep.
It would sell like fucking hotcakes at $199, but they have to make money. And they're the ones talking to the OEM, so we don't know the exact price. Yeah, the QSP Hedgehog's cool, man. Check out traditionalpocketknives.com. There's a link in the description of every video. That's his exclusive, at least the titanium one with contoured scales. That thing's amazing for the price. That and the Vanish are just like, if you're looking for a slip joint to try it and you want to, keep the price down, but you still want quality, Vanish and Hedgehog from Traditional Pocket Knives are the way to go. So, otherwise, get a Jackal. All right. I think we're good. Was there anything you wanted to talk about before I do the giveaway?
I don't think so, man.
Cool.
Just come check us out at Blade Show if you're there.
Yep. 7DD, baby. Come check us. It'll be good to be on a corner like that, because then we don't have to like dick around with sliding in and like.
True, yeah.
Did you order those mats?
No.
You didn't. Fucking order them, or I'll fucking order them and just ship them to your house.
I'll order them. I'll do it right now.
I don't know if you wanted to research it or just order the ones I sent you. I tried to find something affordable, because we're just going to use them one time.
Yep.
if they fit in our bag with our banner, maybe we can ship them to like Utah and use them again.
True.
But dude, I remember Utah wasn't that bad. Georgia was fucking terrible because it was concrete, I think.
Yeah, it was a slab of concrete for sure.
Yeah, and I think Utah was like carpet or something.
Yeah. So this is a 2-piece thing.
You can rid dye fat carbon? Why the fuck would you do that though? I mean, maybe the White Storm.
Could be cool if you do it like a color.
Yeah, I'd want to see it. Do you have an example or anything?
All right, mats are ordered.
All right, cool. Yeah, so if any of you guys are going to Blade Show and you have a table, order yourself some or buy it when you get there. Like a kitchen mat. Like a, what do they call those?
I think that was just called a kitchen mat, actually.
They have a name for it. I forget what it's called. Like it's in the description.
I just closed it.
But anyway, it's so that it's like half an inch thick, so that your feet aren't on concrete. And yeah, we definitely needed them last year. We got the idea from Jake Bearded Gear because they had them at the show last year. They went to like Bed Bath and Beyond and bought them. Anti-fatigue mat. Yes. Thank you guys. Yeah, and that shit would have been a lifesaver because it sucked. We ended up like sitting a lot, which I don't want to do at a show.
Yeah.
Because, just you look dickish when you're, I don't know. All right, I'm going to stop fucking talking. Seen someone dye Nebula to purple haze. So I tested it, and sure as hell, it worked perfect.
That's cool.
So it only dyes the parts that have the color? You should make a video on that. That's fucking genius. Then you could get the color you want and then just.
What color is Nebula?
Nebula is red, white, and blue. So to make that purple is pretty fucking crazy. Didn't change the coloring of the carbon whatsoever.
So what did it do?
So is that all it is RIT dye they use? I would love to see this. A video would be great. It left a little of the red. Oh, well, that kind of sucks. Red and purple. So it would depend on the color you start with. That's why I said White Storm would probably be good for that. You could get whites, but then why don't you just get the color you want? I don't know. Interesting. YouTube comment picker. What channel should we go to or whatever? The other part is resin with carbon fiber, so it could get darker but not lighter. Huh.
How do you do your giveaways these days?
We do like channel raids.
Oh.
Uncommon EDC. Who's that? Let's check that out.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, this is my channel. Not what I meant to do. Let's go back to fucking YouTube. There we go. Uncommon EC, 2.99 thousand subscribers. Just want to make sure he's like active 1 day ago. Okay.
Was it a YouTube channel?
Yeah. Let's raid Budweiser. Later, Demonoc. Rob's Nerdy Knives is a good one. He just he bought a pony stout.
Nice.
Let's do that one then, since he bought a pony stout. Nerdy Knives. Going to raid Lacey. Do you still post, Lacey? I thought you'd stop because they shut you down or some shit. Yeah, see? That's why I didn't think of it. I thought she stopped or she hasn't been posting because of that. That shit's dumb, dude. She posts a video and they do what they give her like a strike for something with kids or whatever.
What was the video about? Just knives?
Yeah. So it's like her endangering kids.
Wow.
Here's Rob, and he's adding and tuning a pony stout. This is now one powerful bucking horse. All right, let's do that video then. So here's what you guys are going to do. You're going to watch the video for 30 seconds. All right. You're going to like it. You're going to subscribe to Rob. And then you're going to leave a comment with the word Lefty in it. And that's how you enter. So I'll show you how to enter.
Oh, so they think you're a kid.
Yeah.
While they're doing it.
But she sounds young.
I see. That sucks. Ultim Pony Scout scales.
Oh god,
I hate.
Did you see the update? I love Noel Knives, dude. Awesome. But did you see the update on the Ultim, the Scorpion voodoos that are supposed to be black with Ultim scales?
No,
they look like black. Like the Ultim is super dark. I'm almost worried that because there's black Ultim. Like Ultim is black, I think, originally or something.
Yeah.
Maybe they dye it black. Maybe they thought that's what he wanted. I don't know.
Who is this?
What? Shit, I posted it without the damn. Oh, whatever. Here's the link. You guys know what I'm doing. Let me go back and I'll just give me a second. I'm distracted. I'm gonna pin the link. So you guys should know what to do. Just follow that link. Watch the video for 30 seconds. Like, subscribe, leave the comment, the word Lefty in it. Also want to let everyone know there will be some White Mountain Knives exclusive blacked out Warren tax available soon. Cool, man. That's awesome.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's sick. What's the price going to be on those? Do you know? Yeah, no, I'm not an Ultim guy. I like it on some very small things like a bead or something like that, but not for that. My voice triggers the algorithm that I'm a minor, and then along with knives, I get a minor doing dangerous act strike and video removal. Within 5 minutes of posting, the video is gone.
Get like a voice changer thing.
Yeah, just do a cold death. That is stupid.
That's really annoying.
Later, drink water. Have a good night, man. Thanks for coming by. We appreciate it.
Peace, dude.
We appreciate all your time, guys. waiting on people, I guess. Shit, I didn't copy the link either. Can I go back? Yeah.
See a bunch of Lefty comments.
What?
See a bunch of Lefty comments on his video now.
There we go. I'm not sure on the price yet, around 300, but I don't know the exact price yet. So they're black Cerakote. Is somebody doing Cerakote on them, or were they already black? Yeah, I guess they got to be 300 because you probably didn't factor the dealer price when you. Yeah, makes sense.
What is Rob's Nerdy Knives here? What's up, man?
Oh, wow. News travels quickly. What's up, dude? No, man, thank you for buying a pony stout, bro. We appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
I think he still does regrinds, Kyle. Knife Modders is doing the Cerakote on them right now. Okay, well then that's why they're 300, yeah. So the blades are going to be Cerakote, not PVD or DLC. That's, I mean, that doesn't bother me. I know some people will care though, because they use their shit. I've had some stuff Cerakoted by them, came out really well. That mash you have is Cerakoted by Rocky Top. So just kind of looks like a black wash. He says, and a buzz on Urban EC. Oh, you got it? How do you like? Oh, he said he loves both. Sweet.
Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate it.
Southpaw.
Southpaw knives.
Tomorrow is 3 of sobriety for me.
Years.
3 years, I assume. Not minutes. Congrats, dude. I quit drinking I don't know, a year and a half ago.
About a year or something ago, right?
Yeah. It was like New Year's of 22 or whatever. Right after co-founded a knife company all about drinking.
Don't worry, man. I'm
you got it.
I got it under control.
I saw an Olamic 247 with handle carving that made it look like a turd. Really me think of use your shit, literally.
Hell yeah.
That's great, dude. Y'all need to watch Rob's lives when he has them. Excellent content. Awesome. When are those lives, Rob? When are those lives? Why, Will? What's your reasoning for that? Just curious. I quit drinking last night. Hey, man. You got to start at some point. We all quit last night at one point. Monday at 7 p.m. Okay. Cool. Go check out Rob's Nerdy Knives Monday at 7 p.m. I suck at watching basically any live because of my kid. I mean, I get her down to sleep at, like tonight, my wife does it on Thursday for me because I have she always gets up with her and I always put her to sleep. So once a week we swap. So on the weekend, she sleeps in one day on the, and then on Thursdays she puts her to bed. And so normally it takes me till like 9. It always depends, but it could be 9:30, could be 9:45, could be close to 10. Because I'll read in there, and then I'll tell her stories I make up. I'll fucking put stuffed animals on the fan and turn it on and fucking try to catch them. I make stories around that. It's pretty fun.
That's fun.
But yeah, so it's usually like 10 before I blink, Like I wake up at 8 basically every day, and before I literally blink, it's 10 p.m. I work all day, and then I'm with my kid the rest of the time. And in between, I'm fucking on my phone doing knife shit. So
harassing me usually.
Yeah, sending lists of shit to do. What did Will say? Did he answer that? I use my knives so much that I've destroyed the DLC on my PM2. I don't want to know what a Cerakote blade would look like. Well, what kind of work? Because I feel like a Cerakote might be good for some things, bad for other things. If you're like gonna chip it, then I think Cerakote's bad. It'll chip easy. But I don't think it's like a weak. I don't think it'd be bad for like repeated cutting through cardboard. Somebody else could answer that. But yeah. And that probably wasn't real DLC. I don't know. I can't drink because I become a monster.
Yes, Kyle.
More of a monster?
I ordered the mats.
Dude, yeah, well, when we get to Blade Show and your feet fucking hurt, then you'll be like, shit. Should have ordered those fucking mats. Awesome, dude. Congrats, man. All right, let's see. Let's get over to this giveaway. Lefty. Oh, I probably should have had him put Divo or something. My bad. 45? That's it? There's 88 of you? Only 45 of you want to win a knife and a pen? All right. If you're going to open Amazon packages, Cerakote will be fine. I've had some Cerakoted blades and cut a lot of cardboard with them, and the coating held up. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, unless you're going to do something where you're like chipping, like bashing at it, cutting through fucking, steel or some shit, I don't think it's going to chip, And I've actually heard that Cerakote wears better than some of those other ones, but I could be wrong. Anyway, check out the blacked out Warren tax over at White Mountain soon. All right, I'm gonna hit this one more time, and then we're gonna do the thing. Here we go. Darth BMX Ride On EDC. That's a new name for me. Darth BMX. Awesome. Congrats, Darth.
Congrats, dude.
Darth. Gina, what's up? .com. There's my email, Darth. Congrats, dude. Oh, there he is. Sweet.
Enjoy your 4,000 Lefty EDC stickers you're about to get.
Nah, there's only like 3 in here. Why do you think there's 4,000?
You always just jam packages full of the Lefty EDC stickers, dude. I have like 1,000 Lefty EDC stickers.
Oh, missed what the type got you. I was like, wait, what? I was like, hey. I fell asleep. Damn, were that boring?
All the contact talk.
Man, that's the shit I'm interested in, though, dude. I don't have that many knives in right now. It's weird. But I tried to clear everything out before Blade Show, so I literally just shipped 8 packages yesterday full of, pass around knives or shit I had to send back to dealers or whatever.
Yep.
All right. Anything you wanted to cover before we shut her down?
I think I'm good to go, man. About time to hit the sack.
Cool. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out. And there won't excuse me, there won't be a live next week because I'll be at Blade Show. And there won't be a live Saturday next week either because of Blade Show. So you won't see me live for a little while, which is probably good for all of us. Get a little break. If you guys go to Blade Show, come find me or us. Come find us, Table 7DD. We'll be there with knives, and we'll definitely be up for chatting with you guys, hanging out, talking knives or contacts. If you want to talk about contacts, we'll both be wearing them probably. And yeah, appreciate you guys. Oh, we got a super chat real quick. Twang Thang, always at work and miss when you go live. Got off early tonight. It was great hanging out with you guys. Divo rocks. Thank you, man.
Appreciate it, man.
We appreciate all the support, guys. Love y'all. Peace.
Peace.